afternoon, ni hao, ma hao di. It's another day and it's another time for a wonderful episode of Phandalin, Land of Opportunity, right up there. In fact, let's just jump into it. Let's see what our Dungeon Master has in mind. So take it away, Mikey.
Hello, everybody. So we are back in Phandalin. In our last adventure, the party tracked down, they followed some orc tracks, and they found the orc camp and decided to ambush the orcs, but were ambushed instead. And 3 of the PCs almost died, but they ended up killing the orc leader while the rest of the orcs escaped. And so now we're starting today at the orc camp. So you've just defeated all the orcs, and they've fled. You haven't defeated all the orcs, but you killed a couple of the orcs, and the rest fled into the forest on the side of the mountain.
And we have a couple
it's up to you to decide what you want to do next.
Kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit.
Well, we know the orcs went to the east into the woods.
Yes.
But we've also been told through various insights that we won't catch them.
Yeah, well, if you want to do that, if you want to follow them, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to do what I told you.
No, you told us that we couldn't catch them if we tried to follow them.
Or let's say that if you want to, you can.
Well, okay, so did we take the long rest and everything that we had talked about doing?
Yes.
Okay, so
you've taken a long rest, and all of you are up to full hit points and full spell points, or full spell slots, and it's up to you to do what you want to do now.
Okay, well, I'd like to not be unconscious, so I'll take that pink ring around with me.
Yeah. In one way, he wants a pink ring on him.
Right, and you also found that, like, for example, the leader had some elven-looking armor on, and you had noticed that one of the orcs that fled had an elven bow. You see these guys are kind of dressed in kind of dark brown and green outfits, and so you can see that they're kind of look like they're in camouflage gear, kind of like browns and greens camouflage gear.
Okay.
Like golden orc.
Does anyone want to investigate the fallen in case there's things to take?
What? Really? I see me. Can you guys see me?
Yeah, yes. I see you fine.
I
don't see Lorraine.
They see me. You don't see Lorraine because she left her. She came up here to ask me why isn't my camera on.
Oh, I see. Because I thought she had turned invisible, and there was just a chair that was left there.
Well, I thought cloak of invisibility.
Sure.
Yeah.
She's asking me
or maybe
why
in this case, cloak of anonymity.
No, don't chew on this. Don't chew on my computer bag.
I thought maybe with the computer wire, if it all disappears, we know the dog ate it.
Yeah, he was chewing on the cables yesterday. All right, so is there anything else that you guys want to do here? So, Egg, you said that you want to investigate the bodies?
I asked the party if anyone wanted to investigate the bodies.
Beyond what you've already investigated.
Yeah, I thought we already took some shit from them.
Okay, you're back.
You just looked and you found that there's one orc who seemed like he was a leader, and he has one eye, and the other eye is covered with a patch, and it just looks like his eye was plucked out. And he has around his neck this chain and this iron pendant with an eye on it.
With the letter I or the organ?
No, the
eyeball.
Organ eye. Eyeball.
Is it the Eye of Orcamato?
No, it's not the Eye of Orcamato.
Then
And I don't know
want
what
it.
that means.
Whatever
the eye
that
of
means,
Phillips?
it's not dead. Okay.
Is it the Eye of
If
Krill?
you want to do some kind of roll, perception roll, or some kind of roll to determine what you know, you can do that.
Okay, well, so I'll take a look at that piece of jewelry.
Okay.
With, can I, could I maybe use my knowledge of Arcana?
Sure, you can do that.
Okay, so that would be a +3 to my intelligence roll. Is that correct?
I don't have your character in front of me, so I wouldn't know.
So it's an intelligence roll,
Mhm.
and I get a +3.
Okay, so you have a 16 intelligence?
Um, he's got a 13 intelligence, but because it's a proficiency,
Okay.
it says I get a +3.
+2.
Yeah.
Yes, that's correct. So that's
Okay,
because
so
of
it doesn't
your.
matter because I'm an idiot and rolled a 3.
I'm going to use my religion knowledge then.
Okay, and so
And
Egg looks
I
at this and
obviously
says that.
figured it out.
And Egg looks at it and says, "Oh, this looks like a necklace."
You don't have to pick it up.
Okay, and
I'm
Baldwin, you look at it, and what do you use your religion, and what do you roll?
I get
God.
3. I did very well, thank you very much.
And Baldwin says, "This might be a holy symbol."
Well, there you go.
If you have a critical fail on an intelligence check, does he suffer some sort of stroke?
Well, no, I just
it
told
just
you
means
it's
that you
it's
have
obviously
no idea.
it's obviously a
anything
holy
about this.
symbol.
Yeah, it's obviously a holy symbol. And so now for Baldwin, we've established that he knows absolutely nothing about orc religions. So you should put that down on your character sheet. This is like a blind spot. So anything in the future regarding orc religions, you know nothing about it.
Yeah.
Unless you learn something in the game or unless you go to some library or you talk to somebody and start to investigate. But otherwise, you know nothing. Right? Anyone else want to do anything?
No, you know nothing.
Yes.
Steady.
Baldwin Kerfuffle, you know nothing. Anyone else want to do anything?
Brian is gone again. How about you guys?
He's perfect over here.
Yeah,
Why?
He's not quite perfect.
I don't know that I'd use perfect, but he's
I
there.
think the word perfect was mentioned.
Just gone to me.
You can
My
exit out and come back and maybe.
And then he
Okay, no.
Okay.
Gone.
All right. So does anyone else want to do anything at this campsite?
I don't.
Yeah.
No, I want to find.
Can't see anything that looks like it'd be worth
Let's
looking
back up and
into.
move along.
All right. Let's say that you search the 2 bodies and you find 17 copper pieces.
Ooh, so wealthy.
We are rich.
What we like. Money.
Out of the day.
Okay, so it's up to you guys. You want to go east, following the orcs, or go down the mountain?
I don't think we need to follow the orcs. They don't want to follow the orcs.
Well, we've already been. I mean, it would be. We haven't been. Okay, so there's west and east. East looks like we could go that way and then hang south later. I'm just saying there's a whole bunch of blackness that we could go. But I can't see that, so I'll shut up about that.
Well, west is down the mountain, and east is
No,
continuing an
well,
ascent.
I assume that north is the top of the mouth, the map, and that west
Yeah,
is on the
north
right.
is mountainside going up, and west is also mountainside, rising up.
So we just go down the path. It looks like there's a path. Did we come from that path?
Came from the one to the south. Windy one.
Oh, that's where we came from? Did we go back and go back to the town? Are we back to our normal health?
Yes, we're
you're
all
at
up.
everyone. You took a long rest. Everyone is at full health, and you have all your spell slots.
And I would like to go find that little witch and offer her some of the loot we got.
Well, that doesn't sound like a plan.
So she can tell me how to remove the curse.
Oh, you think she has a remove curse ability?
Oh, she knows. She knows how to do it or who to find.
Okay. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm in for her getting a curse lifted.
If it works, why not?
If it works.
And we have money now. We should buy a couple of, the healing potion that she made.
Good idea.
Okay, let's do that. We do that.
Okay. You do
So
that.
are we there now? Instantly?
Yes.
No,
No. Be instant.
so just like if you want to do something, if you decide what to do, then just move your characters
Okay.
in the
we
direction
go
that you're
back
going to move.
Where we came from. We came from this path, so we go down this path. Yes. Guys, go
Okay.
down this path.
Okay.
So Abiona is leading the way. If you want to follow her, go ahead.
Sure. And Abiona, you know how to get to this witch's?
We've been
We
there.
all know. We all know the way.
Okay. Well, I don't because I wasn't there.
Yeah. Well, everyone who's important knows the way.
That's
Was
valid.
you there that first time when we fought that dragon?
No.
Sorry, Pete, what was that you said?
It wasn't a dragon. The dragon is the village. You mean the
It was a manticore that you fought.
Oh, Manticore, dragon.
the Manticora?
Tikra
Manticora.
thing.
Right, so Abiona, you've led them down the path a bit and nothing has happened.
Well, that's good.
And then nothing happened until we get there.
And we're there.
Okay. You
And
still
you
have
can
the
just-
old map of that part of the world, right?
Oh,
Yeah, I
he's
have maps.
got
I have all the maps.
So we go back to that tower.
Okay, so just like if you want to like exit this map, then just like move yourself down to where you entered.
Where's the tower? But it's not on this map.
No, the tower's not on this map. The tower is
I don't know where we're in here.
Silly Wanker is very fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
How did we get there?
Oh, you just said move us. We're
Yeah,
moving.
we just move it. We just move it
Yeah.
all the way.
Can we cross that black space?
Supposedly, I guess.
Down here?
I did.
Ken, today.
Down here. This is like where you started, where you entered.
Okay.
Okay, and so the party now is leaving and you're heading down the mountain. And you get towards the bottom of the mountain and, there's like some forest down here. You see some paths through the forest. And as you are like walking through the forest, you start to hear like noise like something running.
Where's that?
I suggest we hide behind trees and to see
It's like-
what
And that
It's like animals running and crashing through the forest.
Are they
Okay.
running towards us?
And is there a cave that we can hide?
You're just in the forest.
We're in the forest.
Can we go up to the tree and look? We can climb trees.
to the tree. Oh, you mean
I
climb a
would climb
tree?
And take a look, see if we can have better view.
Oh my God! There are dead deer here.
Sorry, I couldn't find deer that were standing. I only found like dead deer. But you don't have time to climb the tree, and then
Okay.
you see these deer go bolting past you.
Oh my
Okay.
God!
Tanya?
There's so many zombie deer.
Stop this. He's like messing with the.
He's gonna bite your
And
cable.
so these deer, they go blasting. He was like with the robot. So these deer go blasting past you, and you see some deer, like they look like panicked, and they're just like some other little rabbits and shit running by.
Okay,
and
that
the
means
deer
something
heading out.
panicked them. So they came from this
Saw this in
direction.
the movie. It's never any good.
They're
Should-
running towards
It's
that
never
way.
good.
Did we just come from the direction that they panicked?
Yeah, yeah. You know, they came from behind you, and they're heading forward towards the.
Somebody.
They're heading north.
Okay, but they
Oh,
panicked.
which is
That means
actually-
whatever panicked them is behind us.
Right.
Yes. And you feel the air. You feel the temperature dropping. So you feel
Okay.
cold.
Okay, it's a specter. But during the day, okay.
I don't like
And
that.
so these deer go running up ahead. You feel something cold behind you and above you. It's just like everything around you is getting cold, and this cold passes by. And you see something
Space dragon.
falling from the sky.
Well, I'm kind of gonna hold my shield above my head so I don't get killed by a falling icicle.
I will.
I
Shelter under
I
the
will-
big tree first.
And
Yes,
so
I'm
you,
gonna
then you
stay
see
under a tree.
just
that
something
dragon?
is going on ahead of you.
Okay. What do we see ahead of us?
Oh, it's
I
kind
can't
of
see
up
anything.
ahead. Yeah. And
Up ahead where the deer went?
yeah, up ahead for the deer one.
Where the deer and the antelope play?
Yep.
Yes.
Where's
Your word?
Herd?
Okay,
A
so no one is
dispersion bird?
walking. I'll walk. How many squares do I get?
You
6?
can move 5 squares.
5. So I'll go diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4,
Who's moving?
5.
I
and
don't
kinda
see-
and I'll hug
I
that
see-
tree line.
We
Okay.
are hugging a tree as cover.
Okay. So you're kind of hiding, and you kind of can peek through the trees, and you see a dragon.
An
What,
ice
what
dragon.
color dragon?
It's a white dragon, and it has captured 2 deer, and it's just, you know, it has 2 deer that it's killed, and it's just kind of sitting there chomping down on one of them.
Yum.
I don't think we should.
Dragon.
How big is it?
It's as big as the one you saw earlier in Phandalin.
Is it the one we saw earlier in Phandalin?
How about
No.
do a perception roll?
Fire.
I don't want to do a
one
perception
you
roll
fired.
because you're going to say that I'm stupid. Uh, perception +3, 17.
You say, I think that looks like the dragon that I foolishly tried to kill earlier in Phandalin.
I would never say that.
But why is
So
it
what do
white
you
now?
say?
I believe that
Run
that
away.
could be the same dragon that we encountered in Phandalin.
But it's an ice dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The one we encountered spit fire.
I say we just leave it alone and go do
Did-
what we were going
Yes.
to do.
She is
it
correct.
did.
So
It
I believe this may be the same dragon we encountered in Phandalin. It has obviously changed color and abilities.
the
Something
dragon
is
you saw
amiss.
in Phandalin breathed into the air and turned all the rain into shards of ice that showered down on you.
Take cover.
Um, there was no fire from the dragon in Phandalin. You saw a white dragon in Phandalin.
Been so long. I mean, come on. We've had so much to
We
drink.
have video. We have video.
Yeah, you have video and you can go back and see exactly. Gosh, I have to move the robot. He keeps licking it.
Well, I'm with Silly Wanker. I don't know that we need to engage the dragon. I mean,
Oh, I don't
I
want
can't
to.
imagine. I can't imagine I've got anything that would.
It didn't do all
Um,
that well for us last time.
He doesn't notice us. Let's go do what we were planning to do.
We're
Beat
much
that
more
old lady.
powerful now.
No, we're not.
Yes, we
Only a few days. We have enough experience to kill it. Mm.
We
Sure.
can do it some other time. We
So
get some
we
healing potions.
follow the dragon and see where his lair.
Why don't
Baldwin
you,
doesn't want to kill it. He just wants to
See
subdue it
which
and turn it into.
direction it's going.
I think Abiona needs to lift the curse before she goes chasing dragons.
Which way through here gets us to the Lady of the Tower?
North.
All right,
Phandalin
so
is north.
we can
Everything
go.
is north.
We can go northwest and not northeast.
Well, northwest would put us.
Let's go
a
northeast
clearing.
and
If
not
we go-
northwest. Let's go northeast. Sorry, I misspoke because I rolled a 1.
Yeah, I would
So-
say we do that.
Let's go over here and we'll bypass him by. Let's go in this
All right, so Baldwin,
over
go
here.
back to where you were. I mean, Baldwin, stay with the party
I don't have
before
to
you
stay.
do anything. All right, so Baldwin, you're going to move out in that direction. And
Here.
can you describe how you're trying to move?
I'm going to very stealthily. I'm just gonna walk, dude. I'm wearing chainmail. Screw that shit.
Okay, so roll a stealth roll.
I don't need to be stealthy. I can just walk.
All right, so then you are going to go clanking through the forest.
I am clanking through the forest, and I rolled a very, very good number for my stealth.
Okay.
But that's okay, because I don't need to be stealthy. I'm wearing chainmail. The
right,
dragon is eating some deer.
All right.
So it's engaged.
Baldwin starts to move, clanking through the forest. Anything else? And then Egg is following Baldwin.
Yes.
Are you trying to sneak or are you clanking?
Well, no, I have only robes, so my intention is to move stealthily. That's why I'm next to the tree.
Can you roll
So do I
a
need
stealth
to
roll
roll?
also? Yes.
Okay. Whoops.
Okay, so Egg again steps into a hole in the ground, a little depression in the ground, and he falls down and farts very loudly. And you hear like branches breaking as Egg moves. Abiona, what are you doing?
I'm gonna stay from this loud noise. Stay away.
Okay. All right. So Fjord, what are you doing?
Cover the tree and him a bit.
You're gonna do what?
She's
Down.
gonna
you-
make like a tree and leave.
Did you say you were gonna shoot him?
No,
No. She's
You-
covering him. She's covering
Covering
Egg
who?
and
Covering Egg with what? A blanket or with
No,
her bow?
She
her bow.
yes, with the bow.
Okay. All right,
I
Fjord,
tell you to keep quiet.
you yell to Egg to keep
No,
quiet.
No,
from
she
15
does
feet.
not yell.
Obviously whispering in character.
All right, Fjord,
If-
tell me
if
what
it's,
you're doing.
If it's downwind, if the wind brings his fart to the dragon, he can smell it too.
Okay, but he's hiding in the trees. The dragon's not going to eat him. It's going to see me standing in the path.
And I think you are the one that fart.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. Fjord, your turn.
I'm going to just move down along the tree line where I am.
And can you make a roll to see if you are clanking in your half plate armor? How loudly you're clanking. Again, roll with disadvantage. You roll 2 dice and pick the worst one.
Am I rolling with a disadvantage?
Yeah,
No, he's asking why. Why is he rolling?
because you're
with a disadvantage?
you're in half plate armor, and it's very noisy.
I
unless
didn't
you're an
roll.
expert.
I have chain, and I didn't roll with a disadvantage.
Well, hey,
Okay,
pretty
roll
good.
again, Brian. Do your second roll and see if it's worse than your original one.
15.
Worse than a 2?
Okay, so actually, Fjord is pretty quiet.
Yeah.
Fjord is impressively quiet, and Fjord is sneaking through the forest in his half plate armor without
Okay, so the
making any
15
noise.
worked. Okay.
Yeah.
He got a 20 and wasted.
And we have Silly Wanker. Are you doing anything?
I'm following everybody else.
Okay. All right. So as Baldwin goes clanking through the forest, you see the dragon stop eating and look in his direction. And he sees Baldwin through the trees. There's a direct line of sight right where you're standing to where Cryovane is standing. And he looks at you and says, "Come to me, worthless peon, and give me obeisance."
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
It's okay. Maybe he has a lot of gold.
No, I'm continuing down the path. Sorry, dude. We're on a mission.
From God.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys can make your move.
I'm gonna piss that
Well,
dragon
so-
off, Baldwin.
Okay,
Whoa.
Baldwin goes there. Anyone else gonna do something?
Yeah, I'm gonna move my 5 and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and stay within the tree line, walking stealthily. Do I need to roll?
Sure. Yeah, roll again.
Well, I'd like to roll again. There.
Yeah.
See, that feels better.
Okay, so now you snuck
14,
over
and
there.
I've got a +5 for stealth, so that's 19.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're quite sneaky. Aviona, you're staying kind of where you are. Is that what you're doing?
I move 3 checks here. I'm
Okay,
also
you're
behind the tree hiding. And
All
just
right, can you roll like a hide or
Oh.
stealth? Roll with
I have
disadvantage.
5. I should be okay, right? Unless I roll,
Roll
a
2
1.
dice. You're rolling with disadvantage.
But I have a +5.
Sure. So roll again.
So just take the lower one, you mean?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I take 12 + 5. 17.
Okay, so you're pretty sneaky. Fjord, Eisensprite, and Sillywanker, are you doing anything?
Do you want any one particular one of us or what?
Are we just
Just
trying to sneak by the dragon? Or what?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna continue to sneak by.
Yes, so Sillywanker, just like, okay, you're gonna move there.
Sure. I'm gonna
Eisensprite?
stay as far away as possible.
Or Fjord, you need to roll again.
Again?
Yeah. Your Clank, you have again the half plate armor. So roll again with disadvantage.
Down, Sparky. I'm getting there. 10.
Okay, you're okay. All right, so you're sit. You're pretty sneaky. You're sneaky enough. And Eisensprite, you can roll again.
That means I shouldn't have to roll anymore.
You say Eisensprite roll?
Yeah, Eisensprite, roll a stealth roll.
A 20?
Is that what you got?
I don't know. I'm asking 20-sided
Yeah,
die,
20-sided die. 20-sided die, yes. All these skill checks use a 20-sided die.
17.
17. You're very, very sneaky.
I am. You all just wait.
Cryovane's going to come over here. And he breathes.
I have a shield up.
Are you a shield master as a
You know I'm not.
as a feat? Okay. Let me see. I need to go open my files here and see what he does.
Does nothing. Nothing. I think if the file isn't already open, he doesn't have any power. I think he hiccups and freezes his own lungs.
That does sound like something he would do.
Okay. He does. He breathes at you.
And I would
You
jump.
see this big cone of cold air, and it kind of fills this area in here. And it just misses Abiona, but it's basically filling. All right, let me use this.
How big is the
Filling
cone?
this. It's. Or let me move Cryovane here. Okay, I'll use this. Can you see the color?
Yes.
Yes.
Kinda. It's a light gray. Yeah, I can see.
Yep.
Yeah. How do I change the color? I just have this gray
Fine.
color.
If we all can see it, that's okay.
Yeah.
No, it's you.
Okay, so basically, you have a cone like this. And so this whole area over here is full of ice. All the trees are covered with ice. You feel, yeah, just everything is turned to ice in this area here. Baldwin, you take 38 points of damage.
38.
38.
And you can roll or save.
Half damage.
Make a con save. Okay.
Heck yeah.
And so
plus
So
20.
as this cone of cold surrounds you, you raise your shield and you duck behind it, and you feel like it's somehow you're able to once again deflect this damage that comes at you, and you take half damage.
From 38. So
Yes.
that would
So you
be
can-
2.
19.
I think my math is better than yours.
Well,
You
it
would be
certainly
less than
matches your last intelligence roll.
almost at the edge of the cone.
And so now you're like covered with ice, because it's like thin coating of ice all around you. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do.
Yeah, if you want to
You mean
change the
almost-
colors, you have to do that in Photoshop or GIMP.
Goes over there and freezes him and goes back to eating deer.
Yes.
He went back over to the deer.
And what are you guys gonna do?
Away.
Gonna go warm Baldwin up, get him away from that
Is-
ice area, bring him back towards the bushes.
Is Baldwin still moving? I mean, is
Yeah, I'm still up.
Baldwin, you're covered with ice, but so what do you want to do?
Well, they have their moves first, but I'm obviously going to. He went back to eating his deer.
Yeah.
I'm going to get the fuck away from him. I want to continue to the north. I'll go through on this edge of this map. I want to continue this through here, this way. I can't see
so-
the rest of the area, but I'm going to, as far as I can, keep going north because we want to go
So
north.
Baldwin, can you roll stealth roll?
I don't need to roll a stealth roll.
Okay, so just roll anyways to see how. All right, so as you start to move north, you crack the coating of ice off you, and you step on the frozen ground, and there are more crackling, crack.
Well, that's going to be
noises.
true for anybody.
yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm
Um,
just going to be out of sight behind the trees. I'm continuing north. Screw this. I don't want to fight this thing, and I certainly don't want to get hit again.
But the thing talk to you. You should talk to him because that's this.
You're crazy. This is. Oh no.
I said no, thank you. We're kind of on a mission from God, and
Yes.
Yeah, we're doing this for you, Abiona. Maybe the dragon can lift your curse. Why don't you talk to him?
Dragon loves jewelry and gold. Just offer him something.
So why don't you do that? Let's see what happens.
From your cursed items.
A cursed item I cannot depart with because it's a curse.
Okay, so I can move 5. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to keep the trees between me and the dragon. Am I rolling stealthy?
Dragon moved again.
Yeah, so the dragon seems like it's moving towards the crackling noise going through the ice.
Well, okay. Number 1, I haven't stepped on ice yet, and I haven't rolled for my stealth yet.
Okay, sure.
Because I mean,
said
see
it
where the
moved
cone is?
towards
No,
the
he says it's
crackling-
going to come and kill me. It's not coming towards your sounds. It's evidently coming towards mine, which are
Okay.
the sounds that my character is going to make no matter what.
Okay. I rolled a 6 plus 5 is 11.
Okay. All right. Let's like roll for initiative.
We're rolling for initiative now?
Roll for initiative.
Okay.
Everybody?
Everybody.
How big is the damn thing?
It's huge.
It's
No, I'm
not
the
that
last. I
big.
roll a 1. I plus 3 is 4. Mm.
Yeah, I rolled a 13 total.
I rolled 13 too.
Okay, so who's highest? It seems like 13 is highest. Is that the
At my
highest?
age, that's for sure.
Is anyone higher than 13?
Oh, sorry, I am not.
All right, so Silly Wanker is 13, and who else?
Me, Egg.
Egg is 13, and Silly Wanker, who's below 13?
I'm definitely well below that.
All
You
right,
also
so
roll a 1.
Fjord is next. It looks like Fjord is next. Then Eisensprite, what's your total roll?
Fjord.
2 plus 3 is 5.
Okay, so Eisensprite, and then Baldwin and
No.
Abiona, who's
Oh, this
Abiona
is
is
initiative.
last,
Okay.
Mhm.
and Baldwin,
I'm 4.
and
I'm 4.
yeah, Abiona was a 1.
Right, so I'm just ahead of her.
Abiona, do you have a bonus?
You.
3.
All right, so you and Baldwin are at the same time. So let's say Abiona's before Baldwin. All right, so Silly Wanker, you're first. You want to do anything?
I'm going to continue to move away from the dragon. We're going north, right?
Yeah.
As further as possible to the next tree to remain hidden.
Okay. Egg, it's your move. You moved
Okay,
already, right? You're moving towards the.
Yes,
You're
I'm
moving
going
towards the
to,
ice.
I am going to. I can see where the ice and the ground meet.
Yes, you
I'm
can.
going
You
to
can see like a
stay-
big.
I see the area, so I'm going to avoid that and move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And trees stay between me and the dragon the whole time. Do I need to
Okay.
roll for my noise making?
No.
Okay.
Fjord, your move.
I moved. I'm there in the middle of the trees. It was already 5 spaces. Do I need
Okay.
to roll?
No, I'll just let you like move there. Because you have like 2 successes already. It seems like you're feeling pretty sneaky today, and somehow you've muffled your sound with like cloak or
Yes.
something. Eisensprite,
Yes.
are you doing anything?
I will move down here by the tree line as well. I'm trying to keep away from the dragon. I don't want to get fried or frozen, flash frozen.
Flash bro.
Yeah, if it's
All right.
if it
Abiona,
hits
your
you,
turn.
you're frozen. You're flat.
I would move to the east side, stealthily. Keep a distance.
Okay. Did you move yet or not?
How about here?
Okay. So you can move 6 squares, Abiona.
I have a favorite terrain, so I should be able to move farther.
No, you don't. Favorite terrain means that you don't have disadvantage. That you don't have. I don't know. There's
I thought
the
rangers
rough
can-
terrain.
Mhm.
Yeah, you move at your normal speed through rough terrain.
Mm.
Right, Baldwin, your turn.
I will continue into my journey away from the dragon. I can move. Let me see how many squares are there. Okay. I can move 6, right? 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. Through the woods.
Okay, my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Is he blocking our exit?
7. So he goes here.
I chase after Bowen. You want to talk to him, I think.
He wants to fuck me up.
No,
Again, yes.
he asked you to come over, means he wants to talk to you.
No, he said, come over and show obeisance and essentially kneel and be my slave. I'm not going to be anyone's slave.
Oh, that's just the talk.
You talk to him.
Okay.
Okay, so he flies over. And
I can talk to my favorite enemy. I know his language.
he bites at you. Damn. Fuck. Okay, he misses. Somehow. And then he claws. And he claws again.
Okay, I guess we have to help him. How many feet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No, it's not your turn yet. Hold on. So he does 14 points of damage with one claw. And he does 12 points of damage to the other claw. So that's 26 points of damage total. And then, so what happens to you, Baldwin?
I can't tell you because I'm busy being dead.
Okay, so after he does that, you see he's flying off. And it's your turn.
Okay, he's flying off. We have to rush to Bowen's side, see if we can help him. Whose turn next?
It is now Silly Wanker's turn.
He flew off, so let's go help Baldwin.
Yes.
Now I'm brave.
All right, you guys move.
Yeah, I
Well-
want squares.
You can
More
kind
this
of
map?
like, if you guys want to extend the map, I don't have more map, but if you want to just extend it into the darkness and imagine it's all the same. But Aviona, you cannot move 20 squares. You can move 6 squares is all you can move. So Aviona, go back to where you were and move 6 squares.
Okay.
And you can extrapolate the 6 squares. And so
And-
that's like 3 squares already that you moved.
And we're allowed one diagonal, correct?
One diagonal, and then what I'm going to do is say you can do one diagonal, and then you have to do 2 squares, and then you can do another diagonal and 2 more squares.
Great. Okay.
And if you want to dash, you can move 60. You can move double the movement if you don't take an action. If you don't attack, for example, you can have a double move.
Okay.
All right, so if you guys want to do your moves, you can do that, or take your actions, you can do that.
I don't see us doing any action other than getting up to Baldwin.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you want to take your actions, you can move.
Okay. I will. So that means I can go 12 squares.
Yes. No, you can move 10 squares because your move is only 25.
That's right. 2,
That's
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You went just straight through the ice?
Well, yeah.
On the ice, then he would turn back.
Dragon's gone.
The dragon is around here.
You said that he attacked Brian and flew off.
Flew off
He
to
flew
eat
off
his deer.
over here. He flew off over here. That's all the move he has left. So he flew away, but he's still here. He doesn't have enough move before your turn to be gone. So
Okay.
he's where he is on the map when you started
Well,
your
then
move.
the only thing I would change about my move is to hug that tree line and take the diagonal instead of a straight.
That sounds familiar.
Okay. All right, everyone can do your move if you want to do your move.
Okay, we can. Can I move more than 8? Since
If you don't take an action, you can move 12. If you take an action like attack, you can move 6.
okay.
So you have 6 as a move, and then you have another thing that you can do. So you can attack, or you can take a second move.
Yeah, I'll just move and we won't attack him anyway. There's no point of attacking him.
All right, Baldwin, when it's your turn, you need to roll a death saving throw.
Yeah, I know that. But it's not
And
my turn.
Abiona, can you clear your tray? Everyone just like everyone has moved, and so now Baldwin, take your death saving throw.
What do I need?
You have to roll 10 or higher. If you roll below 10, you fail. If
Okay,
you roll
but I
10 or
get
higher,
my
you make it.
I get my con bonus?
No, you don't get any bonuses. It's just a straight roll.
Okay.
Ooh, so you make your roll, and you see the dragon flying off to eat his deer. And it's your move. So, Silly Wanker?
I'm able to make it to Baldwin. I will bind his wounds so he can quit bleeding. Oh,
Okay.
warm
So
him
can you
up
make
or
a
whatever.
medicine check?
Sure. Let me see.
But it has a spell, right?
No, most I have
I
any
don't
spell.
know. But... So, yeah, Silly Wanker, do a medicine check?
Yeah, I'm just checking to see what I got. -1. Okay.
Okay.
-1? Awesome.
Yep.
Okay, just do -1.
I got a 4.
Okay, so you are trying to bind his wounds, but it seems like you've actually broke something that was starting to clot open, and he's bleeding more.
Oh.
Anyone else gonna do something?
Okay, we have spell for it, right?
I don't know.
Well, if I've got
Is
a
that-
chance to make another move, I'll try to get closer to Baldwin.
Yeah. Okay.
So 1,
Is it time
2,
for the move?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 would get me to be able to help with him.
All right. So you want to do a medicine check also?
Oh, he has a spell. I have a
Yeah. I'll do. Yeah. What is that? A 20?
Ed, what are you doing?
Well, if I can render some sort of first aid to Baldwin,
Okay.
I would like to do that.
So do a medicine check on a 20-sided die. Do you have a medicine kit on you?
I do not.
Okay, so you look at his bleeding body, and what do you
I do have. I've got a 15. I mean, it's a 13 plus 2.
So do you have a medicine kit?
I do not have a medicine kit on.
So how are you rendering first aid to him?
The same way Silly Wanker was.
I mean, I mean, with a 15, I'm guessing that I can clearly see that he's bleeding.
Yes.
Okay, then what I would like to do is hang on just a second. Let me.
As Egg is puzzling what to do, Fjord, are you doing anything?
Well, I don't think I can help him. I'm just heading that way to help protect if something else goes wrong.
Okay.
I did make 5.
Eisensprite, are you doing anything then? Or where are you?
Trying to see if I can accomplish anything other than pissing on him, which I might have to do.
I don't know that we want to do that.
Well, I might
Okay.
want to do.
It
Abiona,
wouldn't be
do you
the
wanna do
first
anything?
time.
I have a spell. I thought you guys have a spell.
What
do not
spell
have
do
a
you
spell.
have? What spell do you have?
A cure wound spell.
You have a spell or a scroll?
A spell. Cure wound.
That's the joy of a third level ranger.
Right, so the others aren't rangers or clerics.
So, Abiona, are you doing anything?
Okay,
Abiona,
I
are you gonna?
can the spell on him. There's
Okay.
1d8 plus 1d8 plus 2.
No, it's not 1d8. It's 1d8 and it's 2d8 if you upcast it to second level, but you don't have any second level slots. So you can only cast it as a first level spell, which is 1d8 plus what?
Plus. Oh, I thought you say 1d8 or 1d8 plus 2.
If you upcast it to second level using a second level spell slot, you can have an extra d8. So I believe it's just 1d8. What's your wisdom bonus?
Plus 2.
Yeah, so that's 1d8 plus 2.
So I have to, but the second level spell does not have cure wound, though. How do you?
You don't have second level spells because
Yeah, I
you're
don't
not.
have any second level. I'm
Oh no,
only,
Lorraine. If you had a second level spell, you could cast a first level spell as second, but you don't have any.
Yeah, I can use it anyway. So okay, I understand. Okay, 1d8 plus 2 then.
Okay. Did you roll?
You have to
Are
roll.
you sharing your die
Oh,
roll?
I thought he has to roll.
No, you roll.
No.
You roll.
8 plus 2. Ooh.
Okay, good. 10.
Baldwin, it is now your turn. You feel this glow filling your body as Abiona touches you, and you feel your wounds closing.
Well, I feel pretty
you
good when
wake
she
up.
touches me. So, I wake up. And I wake up and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast it as a second level, as a second level spell. So 2d8
You get plus your wisdom bonus.
plus my wisdom.
And your life cleric? Is there some special life cleric bonus that you get?
It
Like if
doesn't-
someone's like, I thought it was like if there's something like you're half dead or something or almost dead. I don't know if there's like some extra bonus you get.
No, I didn't
The
see
healing.
any. I don't see anything like that, so I would not know.
On your character sheet, I know there's something. There's some kind of bonus life clerics get to their healing ability. It's just like higher. And so can you check your character sheet about like all the life cleric bonuses to healing?
Yeah, I don't know where that is because it just says.
It might be on like on page 3 or something, where it looks at like your class abilities.
It is not page 3. And
Let me look for your character sheet.
it's not on page 4. And it's not on my. It's not on my spell sheet. So no, I don't see any special ability in that respect. No. If it's there, you'd have to tell me where, because I don't see it.
Okay, so look on page page 2.
Page 2.
So look at page 2, right at the top on the left-hand column.
Right, I see that.
So look at Disciple of Life. It's the third bullet point.
HP to a creature. Okay, it's just an added. Okay, so it's an additional 2 plus spell level.
Yes. So that you would roll 2d4, 2d8,
2d8.
right? plus your wisdom bonus plus 4 is how many hit points you get
Okay.
back.
All right, so 2d8 plus my wisdom bonus, which is 3, plus 4.
Wow.
So 16
Wow.
plus
You get
4,
23 back.
23. And that
Wow.
puts me
Amazing.
back to full hit points.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow, that was amazing that you got 3 8s out of 3 8-sided dice rolls.
Yeah.
Jesus. Ah, okay. That's your
But I
lucky day.
got. Okay, but
So-
I've used a second level spell slot.
So, Baldwin, you feel that there is some blessing of Freya on you.
I also feel I
And-
don't want to be on this map anymore.
Okay.
Let's go buy
And-
some healing potion.
I want to go north where you go off the map and find the nice lady in the tower who told us never go there again.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm going
And
to
help
take
Yoda
the
get
red
rid of her
circle
thing.
away. Okay, I think those of us who pissed her off
Should
need
hide.
to not go up to the tower. Oh,
How about me, right?
the Manticora is still there.
Antikyra.
Well, I never met her.
So Egg and Abiona.
Wait. Let's hold on for a second. Let me see which map I want to use.
And how many go we have with us?
All right, we need to
A
bring
tour?
Egg and Eisensprite back in. And, oh, okay. What happened? We were
I
there,
like this map better.
but this is not the place we were.
Yeah, this is so anyways, you're going through you've gotten past where this dragon is. You're kind of like going through some winding paths through the woods that are heading north. And so just like forget about these footsteps and stuff and that. It's,
Okay.
so this is just like random forest that you're going through.
Random whores.
Yeah.
That too. Okay, so I get to move 5. And we're going up this way?
Yeah, you're heading north because that's the way that you know.
Okay. I mean, I'm trusting somebody to point us in the right direction because I've never been.
Oh, you put up the wrong map. Now we're in a different place, so now we're still making our way back there. Is that what's going on?
Yes.
Okay. Well then, yeah, I don't remember. I'm gonna follow Abiona. She knows where she wants to go. We'll follow her.
Let us all continue to follow Abiona.
I will follow you.
We'll show obeisance to her path.
I'm not showing obeisance to anybody.
Oh, shush, child. It's humor.
I will
Just
show
because you feel all chilly today.
I
All right,
will
so just
show
like
you my
move in your
obeisance.
marching order.
So the hill giants have a better chance of hitting us?
Okay, Abiona's up there. I'm gonna stick with her.
Pete left the party? What happened?
Who left the party?
Pete.
Did?
Can you
I didn't.
clear your dice tray,
Albert.
Abiona?
Yeah, I might have actually turned off.
I can move
Let's
Fjord
see.
if you want. Or
I mean,
one
I'm
of you guys
not-
can move Fjord. Someone else help move Fjord.
I will. Okay, well, now is Fjord in front now then?
Yes, he has decided to take point.
Okay.
Preferably not. Is not decided any sort of a thing. Don't
So
listen.
who's-
I not
Is he still
He's-
alive?
So Fjord's way up in front like this?
you people talking about.
It seems
No, that is
reasonable.
not the Fjord way. He is not the leader. He is the helper, not the leader. Would never, ever, unless we were in a place where a hill dwarf would be.
Oh
Oh,
no,
so
these are winding paths, so you're totally helpful.
Oh well, I will
All right.
be helpful.
Walk really fast.
Fjord walks really fast. So
Who's-
Fjord, can you
Oh, that's
roll
the
a
one
stealth
upstairs.
roll?
Are we all rolling
So
a
you're
stealth
telling
roll?
me
Fjord is in
because
front.
my owlbear kicked out, they put me in front, and you want me to roll a roll to see if I'm going to die?
Yeah, that seems to
After
be what
they-
he's telling you, yes.
Someone put him in front because he disappeared.
14.
Okay. So you're not that clanky. All right, so here you are on the road.
Haven't been that clanky all along, but I'm going to get
Yeah.
damn clanky.
Fjord is actually pretty sneaky with this armor. You really like this armor.
saying,
Fjord, you notice that this armor that you got off the priest's body is really well made. And amazingly, you're not as clanky as you expected to be. Anyway, so
I'm not the one who expected that. I expected greatness. You said roll all the time. What are you smoking, and why aren't you sharing it?
all right, so anyways, you are on the road and you see up ahead of you, how many feet is that? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, about 70 feet. So it's about 30, 40 yards ahead of you. You see a woman on the road. What do you do?
What are that
Right.
hoe that Eisensprite was
Do we
talking
know
about?
her?
Roll for initiative.
Is it the woman we saw before?
Roll for
Do we
initiative.
recognize your little jet? Oh, I don't want to go first. I rolled a 2.
You're not going to be first if you rolled a 2, but you rolled a 20, so you're awesome and fearsome.
So Fjord is first. Who else rolled? Baldwin is a 12. Abiona
I
is
have not
after
rolled yet.
Baldwin.
I got 19.
Good man.
Who has 19? Sillywanker is 19.
Yep.
I have 17.
Egg is after Sillywanker. Eisensprite, what's your roll?
Roll a 5 plus a 3 makes it 8.
And so you're after Baldwin. I think you're after Abiona also because she has a bonus, so Eisensprite is last. And Fjord is first. So you see a woman up the road from you. She's the woman that you saw in the tower.
Okay. I don't think she likes fur.
She
I
doesn't.
will
Fjord,
halt where
Fjord.
I'm at.
Everyone clear your tray, and it's Fjord's move.
Okay. Do I then recognize her? That's what you're saying, right?
Yes. Can you guys clear your trays?
We did.
Eisensprite.
Halt, friends. Ahead of us appears to be the woman from the tower. Abiona, why don't you go talk to her?
That was Fjord.
Yes.
Yes. No.
That's how Fjord sounds when he's high.
Okay.
Yes.
How far can I walk towards her?
It's not your turn. So Fjord, you just say Abiona, go talk to her, right?
She can have my turn. Go talk to her.
All right, it's her turn. She flees up the road.
Who does?
She turns and she runs.
Who flees?
Can I yell
All
at
right.
her, please?
Sillywanker, it's your move.
I do nothing.
Okay, Egg, it's your move.
Well, I'll follow everybody. Sorry, I'm trying to get my messenger going again. Well, I'll just keep going with the party. I mean, Abiona ran up the road.
No, it's not Abiona's turn yet. It's your turn.
So who?
So the
who?
girl
The
ran
woman.
away.
The woman saw
Woman.
Fjord and ran.
Oh,
And though I stopped and made sure it was very aware I was not coming any closer, she got chicken and ran.
It, just like real life. Women
I
see
was
you
gonna
and run.
say. So, well, I mean, I would like to hold my place in the party.
Okay, Baldwin, your turn.
I'm going to continue moving forward. She didn't banish
Okay.
me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 diagonal, 5, 6, and I won't do anything else. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. I'll just continue down the path. I'm following her.
Okay, Abiona, it's your move.
Move up and then yell at her. Please don't run. We come to buy something from you. Okay.
Don't run. We're peaceful. Stop running or we'll kill you. You mean like that?
Did you say that?
No, I did not. But I'm assuming that's what you said, right?
No. We are friends. We just want to buy something from you.
We moved. Okay.
All right, so basically,
Real map this time?
yeah, so you guys are, this will say that it's all turned around and there's more space on, there's more space on the right and the top of the map. So normally you'd be coming from the south.
Okay.
All right, and so I want to move you guys all, Ori is not here. Shit. Oh, okay, let's get rid of,
Get rid of
So are we
Ori
coming-
and bring in Egg. There he is. Okay. Oh, you got the bases on these figures. Okay.
yeah, I got the old,
I
this
thought I
is the new
gave you the
Baldwin,
new
right?
ones. Yeah, this is the new ball.
yeah,
I gave you the new ones.
Yeah, this
what
is-
happened?
I have the new ones too. Let me open up the asset.
So we
Okay,
are
just-
going to be coming. I'm assuming those are gradient lines, and we'll be walking to the south uphill to that tower or that windmill.
Oh, he moved us back. Okay. So,
All right, so
the woman is in front of us, Adabra Gwen.
so you guys were just kind of hanging out, right? And then Baldwin and Abiona ran ahead.
Okay, Egg should come up.
Yeah,
Egg and
I-
Abiona
it
go
was
forward
my
and
turn.
negotiate with her.
I was too early in the turn to know that this was what the party wanted to do. So if you guys want to wait for me to catch up, I will join you.
All right, so this is the situation right now. So she is like 20 squares ahead of you. No, actually she's, no, that's not right. She's 8.
That's more than 8 squares.
Yeah, she's 8 squares ahead. So Baldwin is here, so it's 1, 2.
And she's fleeing.
All right, so you saw that when she saw Fjord, she turned to run. And then Baldwin and Abiona run after her. So now, top of the round, Fjord, it's your turn.
Hit her with your sleep bullet.
Why? That means that she would always distrust
Okay,
us.
Fjord, it's your turn. Are you going to do anything?
Well, I don't want to scare her.
So you stay behind the party.
Well, was doing that before, if you remember. And she ran anyway.
Drop your pants and she won't be
And I get a
frightened.
complex. I'm just gonna hang back and let Abiona do her thing. This is her call. This is her thing. It's nothing here I want. This is all about her. This
Well, the cure light wounds potions would be awesome.
I have a cure light wound.
No, she sells
She
potions.
doesn't like me. She
All right,
ran.
so it is now. So Fjord, are you doing anything?
He's doing nothing.
Oh,
He's
doing
hanging
nothing.
Her
back.
turn. So
Hanging back.
she looks back and she sees you chasing her, and you see she drops her basket that she's been collecting stuff in. She drops her cloak and she runs faster.
Nobody's chasing her.
No, she just assumed.
Yeah, well,
That's pretty.
Okay,
it's- I
it
mean,
is
She's
City
going
Wanker's
to
turn.
the tower.
reasonable assumption.
We should pick up her cloak and basket.
Go
Pick
to the
up,
tower.
pick up her cloak and basket and bring them to
Abiona, it's not
her.
your turn.
Bring them to her in the tower.
Silly Wanker, it's your turn.
Doing nothing.
Okay, Egg, it's your turn.
I would like to move as far and as fast as I can to catch up with Baldwin and Abiona.
Okay. So you move 10 squares.
Really? One,
Yeah, he's
two,
dashing.
three,
So he moves
4.
5 squares, plus he's not taking an action. He's doing an extra move. He's
So
doing a second move.
Well, 10 squares would put him past us.
Yeah. But I assume that you're also running still. So
I'm not going to run. I'm going to walk up and pick up her shit that she dropped so we can bring it
mention
to
that.
her.
All right, so Egg, make your move, and then Baldwin, you can move. If you're,
My character isn't on the map.
yeah, you are.
Yeah, it is.
You're behind Eisen
You're
Sprite.
this little bitty guy right here. Here, I moved you.
He's more like here. Okay, Baldwin, it's your move.
I'm sorry, I couldn't.
Okay, I'm going to
I
pick up her
didn't have the
basket
supposition
and
to
cloak.
see that.
Okay, Abiona, it's your move.
Egg, you're so
Yeah.
tiny,
And
it's easy to miss you.
I'm only a halfling.
Yes.
Okay, Eisen Sprite, it's your move.
Fireball. Fireball. Fireball.
Eisen Sprite, are you doing something?
I'm moving with everybody else.
Move your character.
Eisen Sprite, did you meet her before?
No.
You didn't? I thought you did something.
I thought he was
stopped
one of
by
the
here.
ones who was banned.
No. I stopped
Eisen
by
Sprite,
here. I
yeah,
saw that
I thought you,
and I either it ran away, I chased it away, or I just bypassed it. I can't remember. But I didn't meet any humans.
okay, so you were here and you did something, but you actually never talked to the owner of the tower, right?
No.
I just remember you were actually here.
That made her mad.
I was here. Don't remember the Manticore.
All right, so you had some encounter with the Manticore, right? Didn't you like give him like you gave the Manticore 2 holy symbols, right?
Yes.
And it left.
Yes.
Okay.
I gave it toll.
It's only Silly Wanker and Fjord that made her mad.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's now Silly Wanker's turn. Or it's Fjord's turn.
Just gonna slowly bring up the rear. He does not
Okay.
want to spook the lady at all.
It's her turn, and she goes 1, 2, 3, 4,
All along
5,
the moors,
6,
all along.
7, 8.
Full moon.
Oh, okay. No, she's just going like this way. Let's say that she's like here. It is Silly Wanker's turn.
Doing nothing.
Egg.
I'll move. I'll take my double move. So
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, Baldwin, your move.
Just moving. I assume we see her. She's running towards her tower, right? I'm just going
Yes.
to continue in that direction. One.
Okay, Abiona.
2, 3, 4.
Me too. I will move to 12.
Oh, I moved the wrong
So-
guy. Sorry.
Somebody,
I'm sorry. I moved the wrong guy.
So you guys are running after her,
No,
right?
I'm not. I'm moving just my 6.
Because you move. Yeah, Abiona, you are running at top speed after her, right?
Yes.
Okay. And Eisenprite, it's your turn?
Okay, dude, I'm carrying her basket and her cloak.
Okay.
And I'm smelling the armpits of the cloak as I walk.
that sounds about right.
Eisensprite, are you doing anything?
I'll just move along.
Okay. And Fjord, you can make a move too, if you want to.
Slowly, just keep bringing it up the rear. Very stealthy.
Okay.
Unobtrusive.
All of you guys can make a move if you want.
Okay.
Did you say all
And we
of
can
us?
say- Yeah, I just, let's say we're out of initiative, that if you want to make a single move, you just move. But don't like move 40 spaces, just like move a normal move. You can either move 6 if you're walking normally, or if you're dashing, you can move 12. Or if you're like little, like the dwarf and egg, you can move 10.
Hey, Michael, you have 2 Eisensprites on the board.
Oh, here.
I thought I was seeing double.
Yeah. That was the old Eisensprite who encountered the Manticore.
That's the ugly one.
Okay, so she's inside. Should we wait and all like get together so we can all go in together?
Oh no, she's already banned some of us.
We have too many people.
She specifically told 2 of us never to darken her doorway again.
Well, she's never met me.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
One of the two.
I will give the basket and cloak to Egg so he can
Okay.
return it to her and get in her good graces.
I will.
And I'm going to
Believe
just
that's
stay where
possible.
I'm at, waiting for the Manticore to show up.
Oh,
And
yeah.
pick her.
If a Manticore
there's
shows
my-
up, I'll wait for that too.
Okay, Abiona, are you coming with me?
Yeah, of course. That's why I want to come back.
All right, so go through
Okay.
go through the ruins to the doorway. Abiona, where are
Yeah.
you going? That's too far. The
This is
door
the opening of the ruin. I thought there's a wall. so I
right
come
here.
through the-
Her door is here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the wall around it is
The
up
wall.
there, Brian.
Oh, there's
The
a wall
doorway,
there.
yeah,
I thought
yeah.
you would go through this opening.
Yeah.
This was closer, but sure. Go the way
It's the
you're
same.
going. No, it's not. You have you have to go
Just until we
around.
get to the door.
Doors
Okay, are
here.
you gonna wait for me then, Abiona?
Yeah, of course. I know you're slow, but I'll wait.
I am. Well, I'm just trying to move my. Okay, so can I make another move?
When she said you were slow, she wasn't talking about your speed.
Methodical. Okay, so can we step over those? Can we? I mean,
There's
like,
an
fit
opening
there?
right
Yeah.
here. There's a hole.
Okay,
There's a hole
well,
here
so that's
too.
what I will do. And does it look like that the door has been beaten down? Is that what that is?
No,
She replaced
the
it.
door is fine. Yeah, the door is fine.
Okay, so I will
You
knock
went up there.
on the door.
You see, she's at the top of the tower looking down.
So we
Oh.
kind of call on to her, say, no, we
Call her
want
by
to be your
name.
something from you again.
Did you
And so-
want me to talk to her, or are you going to?
You have her basket and cloak.
Yes.
I will talk to her first, and that this is also another friend that you have never met. A
I mean, Lorraine, if you want to say something, say what you're going to say.
She
Okay.
did. That's what she said.
I thought you were kind of like describing what you were going to do.
No,
But
I
just
see.
like in character, say what you want to say to her.
Oh, just we actually want to buy something from you again. Please don't be afraid of us.
And I will say, I noticed you dropped your cloak and basket. I thought these might be important to you, so I'm returning them.
Yes.
Thank you. You can leave them at the door as you leave.
I would like to purchase a healer's kit if you're selling one. My friends have run into some injurious events, and I'd like to be able to help them heal themselves.
So your friends, who are these friends of yours?
They're
Be
friends
real
of
careful.
mine. They are halflings like me, and they are back on the path in the forest.
Yes, I
Because
saw
they
your
can't-
friends
they can't
on the
walk.
forest.
I'm
I
sorry?
saw all your friends on the forest path earlier. And I didn't see any other halflings.
Well, we're all one, one people. We're all, brethren among each other. I regard them as my family, and that was all that I intended. That's all I meant. But
You don't see her right now?
no,
You hear something, you hear some kind of clattering going on upstairs, but you don't see her. And so you're
Okay.
kind of just yelling up. She's on the 3rd floor. So you're just kind of
Oh, yeah.
yelling up to her.
yes. So she has disappeared. She's not engaging with me, and I'm hearing that she's doing stuff from the 3rd floor. Correct?
Yeah, she's doing something up on, you saw her like up on the roof, looking
Yeah.
down at you.
Okay, Kevin, on the map, on the upper right of the map, you can see her on the 3rd floor of the windmill.
I
Okay.
get that.
Okay, just making sure.
So, okay, but if she's going to, I mean, I'm not gonna try to break in, but I will step back.
And so you can talk to her again. I'm okay. I'm talking to her. I say, we brought
I'm gonna-
more valuable gems and money for trade. Because last time we didn't have enough.
She says, if you want to make a purchase, you see her, okay, you see that she's kind of saying, hold on. And then she disappears again.
She's going to come down because she wants money. This is a trade. She needs that.
She's
As
going
she's
to get
on her way down, I'm just gonna kind of take a look in her basket to see the types of stuff that she's carrying. I'm assuming it's like
yes.
herbs and things.
Go through
Yeah,
her
herbs and
private
shit.
stuff.
You smell smoke, and you see like a pipe. You see like a plume of smoke rising.
Oh.
She's calling her friends, I guess.
And now you see her like on the 2nd floor, and so she says, "Okay, so you want to make purchases. So what kind of purchases do you want to make?"
We would like to buy some more healing potion.
I'd like to talk to you about what you might have that would help me help my friends.
I have healing potions, but if you want to make a purchase, you need to go to Phandalin and deposit the fee in my account at the Phandalin Miners Exchange
Yeah.
with Halia Thornton is there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, isn't my returning your stuff a good faith gesture that you could maybe just take the money directly from me? I have gold.
That's really wonderful. And so if you go to Phandalin and deposit the fee in my account with Halia Thornton, then she will be able, if you wait there, then she will be able to provide you the potions that you need.
So she has the potion too.
No, you
No,
should
she
go to
makes
her
an
and you
order.
should bring back a receipt showing from Halia Thornton, saying that you've made a deposit into my account.
Okay, I guess you don't have digital deposit.
Okay, are you willing to do that?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm willing to do that.
Also, we need
Yeah, why
your
not?
So we. I'm not there.
You're not there.
You're not
Okay.
there.
We tried to Phandalin.
Please
We-
listen.
we-
Okay.
we-
There's something else. I talked to you last time about this gem that's cursed. Do you know how can I remove the cursed?
I don't know anything about your gem.
I can show it to you.
How about if you go to Phandalin, and if you would like me to look at the gem, we can make an appointment to meet in Phandalin.
Okay, sure. No problem. But actually, she looked at the gem. I was going to give it to her, but I couldn't.
Last time, yes.
As it's cursed, I cannot let it go.
Okay.
Okay, so we're leaving.
Yeah, I guess so, because that's what the DM said we have to do.
And so I just want you to
I am
know.
taking with me the cloak and the basket.
No,
Okay.
you just leave it by the door.
No, she is going to go to Phandalin and speak to the people that she needs to deal with, and she can pick it up there.
She's right here. Why don't you just leave it by the door? You say this is a friendly
She's going to
gesture.
be a prick, so am I.
No, you should just leave it by the door as a friendly gesture.
That would be a really friendly gesture, one I'm choosing not to make.
Okay, you choose not to make her distrust us again.
No, he's making sure that
He
it doesn't
clearly
get
trusts
stolen.
you. I just, if
You would come out to pick it out when we are gone.
Yeah, like the.
I am leaving with the cloak and the basket.
You should wear the cloak,
Well, it's too big for me.
just in
Inky
case
cloak.
it is.
The inky cloak.
Okay, are we still walking?
I guess.
It is a cloak.
And we're
of-
walking, and we're walking, and we're walking.
Walking. Okay, so we return. We return to the forest then to make our way back to Phandalin.
That should be south, right?
No, it's north.
Oh,
This way?
Yeah, we just like flip the map around and say you're just heading north. You actually came from the south, but now you have to head north to get to Phandalin.
Okay,
we do that.
and we do that.
And we do that. Ah!
We all do that.
Are you guys on this map still?
I don't know. I don't see anybody. There's.
Yeah, I don't see the PCs here.
Yeah, I see Ori. Ori is in
Oh,
the.
here, you guys are all black. So these are the old tokens. So
hold
I'll
up,
just like,
we're black. Where? I don't.
They're like, Egg and Eisensprite are in that, Sleeping Giant Inn. Baldwin, you're at the town I don't know where you are. You're at Millie's Kitchen or something like that.
Oh, the Miners Exchange has people. Okay.
All right, so let me put your tokens
Yeah,
out
I
here.
see Silly Wankers at 37.
Okay.
Yeah, Silly Wayne. Oh, okay, there. Yeah, he was wandering around and he was investigating the town. All right, so let me just put you on the road you're coming from the south. So,
We're going to the Minor Exchange.
We should be on Miners Trail.
What are these people?
who am I missing?
Baldwin.
Baldwin.
Where am I?
Okay, so you guys are on the Miners Trail. So it's going to take you about most of the rest of the day to get to Phandalin.
Okay.
Okay, but we did a short rest in there.
Yeah, you can get a short rest. So, whatever.
That gives us back our spell slots, right?
No, you don't get spell slots back on a short rest unless you are a warlock.
All right. So what do we get?
If you are a
jack.
fighter, you get like your second wind and your abilities back. Fighters get their abilities back on a short rest. I believe that if you're a cleric, you also get your channeled divinity back on a short rest.
Yeah, I didn't use that. So
Two flying things. Yeah, two flying dragons.
So halfway on your trip back to Phandalin, you see 3 guys on horses go sprinting past you.
Ooh.
toward Phandalin or away from Phandalin?
Away from Phandalin.
Did we recognize them or their horses?
You see one of them. Yeah. Actually, one of them is like one of the guys that you had gone with to find
The
Judge,
dog?
whatever, Judge Dredd, or I forgot his name. The judge's body.
Red.
The guy's body that you recovered. That was killed by the
Right.
dragon in the forest.
And they just sped past us. They didn't seem willing to stop and tell us what's going on.
You see, all right, you see some guys on horses, and they're like sprinting up the road, down the road, the way that you came. They're heading in the direction that you came from. And so you see them up in front, they're like riding hard. And as they approach, are you going to do anything?
I
Hey.
actually recognize him, so I call his name.
Okay, so
What
yeah, so
happened?
you
Where
recognize.
are you going?
We're going to Umbridge Hill. Trouble with Adabra.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, we
okay.
said
I
hi.
wonder. Actually, we just been there. She's just afraid of some of our friends.
No, we don't know that.
Well, And she
It
said-
should not be, anything else.
we saw her signal, so we
Yes,
need to go help her. And they just go charging past you.
Yeah, that was the signal she lit when we were there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, a couple hours later, you walk up the trail and you're heading to Phandalin. And what do you guys want to do?
Well, I'll go to it was the Miners Exchange was where she told me to go.
Yes.
I'll go there.
Okay. Okay, so if you go to the Miners Exchange, let me see if I have a house for this or not. I don't know if I made a Miners Exchange yet.
Looks like there's plenty of people there. what time of day is it right now?
It's getting towards, it's late afternoon, late afternoon. So you've been
Okay,
traveling
it's
most of the day.
It's likely to be open at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I don't have a house for this.
It's okay.
So we're just like, you can just like blow up the map here.
Just zoom in.
So this, yeah, so this is Hallie Thornton, and she's in here, and there's like a big, kind of scary looking dude who's hanging out there. So maybe don't go behind her, Baldwin,
Why not?
because there's like a desk.
Stand in front of the counter, the desk.
Yeah.
I didn't see a desk.
Yeah, I didn't make a miners exchange
I was
building.
just making room for the other two to go in.
So just like, you know. All right,
I'll go
so, and you say, so you see this woman here, and she says, "How can I help you, young lad?"
Well,
She ain't talking to me.
the first order of business would be I know that you deal with Adabra. Was that her
What are
name?
you in there for?
Mama, return the
What?
basket.
Deborah, that's her name.
Yes.
Yeah, a dapper.
And so, and I'm assuming that she makes regular visits here. Well, I found this cloak and basket that I believe belonged to her, and I thought the easiest way for her to get them back would be to pick them up from you. So here you go.
Oh, thank you. Take this and keep it for her. And how
Yes.
did you happen to come by her cloak?
It was like she dropped them. She dropped them, and I picked them up. She was not
How
interested
do you
in talking
know
to me,
that
so,
she dropped them?
well, I watched her.
'Cause
Oh, you
I'm
watched
a
her drop her
creepy
cloak.
guy.
And
Yes.
then what did you do after she dropped her cloak?
Well, I asked her if she wanted me to return them, and she did not want to have any dealings with me. So I thought maybe you could return them. She might
Oh, okay,
trust you more than me,
that's
apparently.
very kind of you.
Well,
So
you're
of
very
course I
welcome.
returned them for her.
I think she'd appreciate having them back. And
Okay.
I also
Well,
would
I'll
like
let her
to.
know the next time I see her that you were
That-
so kind to return her cloak.
We want to order.
Is there anything else I can do with you?
It's my nature, but I'd like to purchase some of her healing potions or anything that you might have that would help me with medical situations as we
Yeah, like an item
navigate
list.
the land of Phandalin.
I think she has
Oh,
an
okay.
item price list right here.
And you are coming here because she told you to come to
Yes.
meet me?
She said that you manage her business affairs and would have the items I'm seeking.
Oh, normally what I will do is I will I have charge of her account here, and if you want to make a deposit into her account, I can give you a receipt to show
Yep,
that
that's what
you've
we want.
paid,
Oh, I guess I misunderstood.
and then
No,
you
that's what
can
she said.
return, you can go back with the receipt to her and pick up the potions. Or else, if you
Okay.
want, you can also wait here and pick up potions too, but that will take a little bit of time.
Do you have any potions in stock right now?
No, we do not have any potions in stock, and you'd have to make a deposit before we can order them for you.
How much does she charge for healing potions?
Oh, what kind of healing potion would you want? There are a number of different kinds.
Why don't
Normally
you tell us
she
what the different kinds are and what the prices of
normally
those kinds?
she only has the normal healing potion. If you want a greater healing potion, it will take some time to make. Those are much more difficult to make and much more costly.
Okay.
I think a normal strength healing potion. If what do you know what she requires for a deposit for a normal strength healing potion?
Yes. For one of those, she would require 250 gold pieces.
Whoa!
And a greater strength one?
Oh, that depends on whether she gets ingredients, but probably it would be 500.
And what's the difference in potency?
All right, so out of game, one does like 2d4 plus 2, or I believe, and the other does 4d4 plus 4.
Okay, so for 500, 4d4 plus 4.
Really that expensive? Did we pay that much last time?
No. He's jacking up all the prices and making sure we have very little money.
It's inflation.
I thought she asked for like 8 pieces of gold last time.
She didn't
Okay,
hate
so
us.
how much do you have?
I don't remember it being that
Oh, so
So-
you would like to deposit money into a Dabberish account, or you would not?
I would not, but I still, as a good faith gesture, want to return her items, and you can, reconnect
Yes,
her
I've
with
already
those.
taken the items back.
Terrific.
You've already given that to me, so.
Great. Well, then thank you for your time, and I'm out.
Do we have some gems that we can as a
They're
deposit?
not worth that much. I don't know how much they're worth.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the woman and kind of say, why would she charge so much? Is she the only one that sell healing potions around here?
Yes, she is.
I believe there should be some other, herbalist that can do it.
Well, there is an herbalist in town.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, you mean Dr. Quinn, the medicine woman?
Okay. Sure, we can ask Dr. Quinn if she can sell us something cheaper.
She's an herbalist.
Yeah.
Dr. Quinn and the medicine woman.
Okay, she's not labeled.
Where,
I'd like to
which
see
number
Met
do we
Dr.
have?
Quinn, haven't we?
Which
What's that?
number?
I thought we'd met Dr. Quinn before.
If you did you put it into the Google Sheet?
No, we don't
Oh,
do
no.
that.
Okay, well,
Which number?
I need to open up the file.
Is the link to the sheet is in the Phandalin account?
It should be in the Phandalin group or something. I think there's like a group that I made.
Yeah, there is a group.
I'm just trying to figure out how to get to the files.
It's not. It's a sheet. It's a Google Sheet.
Yeah, but isn't there a link in the Phandalin group?
There should be.
There's
If
there's
you
no
like scroll.
One thing you can do, Michael, is important documents. You can pin them.
I think there's not a lot of stuff in there, and so if you scroll towards the beginning, the thing should be there. So it's not like that's full of like chats and random stuff.
Right.
So that group is pretty sparse, and so it's like all the important documents and maps are there. Yeah. So if we look around, she says, "Oh, Dr. Quinn, she's just up the road to the east of us.
Okay.
So you just like follow the road to the east."
What they look like?
All right, it's August
yellow?
12.
What is August 12th?
That's your
No.
your
No.
your document.
Oh, do we need to report into the mayor? Because this is the mayor who sent us to the dwarfs.
The mayor sent you to the gnomes, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think you've been back since you went to Gnomengard.
Kevin, I posted
you
the
came
link
back,
in the
Ori-
chat.
Yeah, I think
Thank
Ori
you.
came back and dumped your stuff.
Okay. So did we get paid already?
No, you just arrived in town and you went straight to the Miners Exchange. So
Okay. So we should get paid first. So we can buy some more stuff.
We're not getting that much.
I'm about to buy one of those potions, that's for sure.
all right, so
Yeah, Dr.
So they
Quinn's
say,
not
oh.
listed on the sheet.
No, you're right.
they say if you go up this road, just follow this road all the way towards the east. There's this there's a house. There's no sign on the door, but if you look at the porch, you probably see a lot of herbs, and you can figure out where she is.
That makes sense.
26?
No, it's not 26. It's 28. So if you head up the road to 28, you'll find
Oh, 28, that's
herbalist.
it.
That's a farmhouse.
That is where I used to live, right across. I should have known.
No, you didn't live over there. Winnie Mae Stables is number 5.
Okay, so it's just 2 streets down.
Yeah.
And so, do we need to report? Why don't we just go to the town master's hall and report in and get paid? And then go to 28.
Why are we getting paid? What did we do that's worth money?
I thought we do a business when we went there.
Actually, I thought Sillywanker came back already, and he made some trades.
Yeah, he already did that. He
Yeah.
brought the gems back.
So how many gold pieces we got from the gym?
So Sillywanker, he bought some stuff, or he traded in some of the items that you found and got paid. I don't remember how much you got paid.
And we can make it up. We got 1,000.
I don't remember.
He didn't tell you. No, when Sillywanker went there and came back to the party, Michael didn't say how much it was. He just said he did it.
No, Sillywanker made the trades.
Did
So
he?
What
Yeah.
trades did I make?
I thought you went back and you traded some stuff, and then Brian was
Okay.
really mad at you, and he was like,
No?
No, dude, that was a
Yeah.
long time ago. We're not talking
"That
about
was with
that
the
time.
gnome stuff."
I
that was
wasn't,
with the gnome
and
stuff, right?
I absolutely was not angry at Sillywanker. I was
Yeah, but
upset
yeah.
that the DM was price gouging. He's like an American corporation.
Mm-hmm. True story.
I absolutely was not upset with Sillywanker for getting ripped off by price gouging horrid NPCs.
Okay. I think, what did you sell off? So at Nomengard, you got a bunch of stuff, and
He
Clockwork
sold off
Amulet.
some useless, wondrous items,
yeah, so
That
he
were
sold
really
off the
cheap.
breathing bubble.
but that was a long time ago. He's talking,
Yeah.
we're talking about now. We waited for him he brought the gems, some gems that we had and things that we had back to town.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was I thought like Ori or somebody like brought it all back.
Always.
Yeah, Ori did. Yeah, Ori did.
Ori brought like a wagon of your shit back to town.
Yes.
Yes.
And so
All right, yeah. So
I
you
think
get
that was
wagon of
like
stuff.
20,000 gold pieces.
You had
Okay.
that list.
I
You had the list of the loot.
Yes, but it doesn't tell us the price on it.
No, it's like you got the Girthenmore. It's like on the Girthenmore list. I thought I had like everything laid out, how much the value was.
We lost Paul.
So, do we still have that list?
Back,
It's-
Shane. Come back.
Where's the? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you got
You
the
mean
list
the
of
Nomen,
treasure,
the Nomen Guard?
no, there's Girthenmore Caverns. There's like a list of treasure that you got.
That's a
I didn't
different
give it
list.
to you.
Oh, Girthenmore loot. It's October
Yeah.
3rd.
Yeah, and it's up to you to keep track of your loot and decide what you want to do with it.
Yeah, and so there were 8 gems at 10 gold pieces each.
Okay. There's
So-
more stuff. There's a lot more stuff than that.
No, dude. 390 silver pieces, 460 silver pieces. None of that is enough. Is going to be enough to buy even one potion.
No, there's a lot more shit than that.
73 gold pieces plus 29 gold pieces.
And you've got other stuff.
You posted on October 3rd.
Yeah. Reading it.
Okay, so I have, damn. All right, I have one thing that is like the items, like, okay, so I have like a Girthenmore loot description.
Yes, and down at the bottom is like coins and gem value.
All right, let me see what,
Girthenmore loot's on October 3rd. On the group, Phandalin Land of Opportunity group.
I've got it on October 2nd, but yes.
Well, yeah, I have it in the future because
Yeah.
I'm Gallifreyan.
Yeah.
this is like October 3rd, that
For
document,
us.
right?
Yes, for us it's October 3rd.
All right, so look at, there's another. All right, so I have a Girthenmore loot descriptions on October 3rd, and then there's another post. Okay, there's
We
a
might
big
be
long
able to
post of
get-
Girthenmore loot with
If we
total available
sold
treasure
Farnick's
items.
Plaque, if we sold Farnick's Plaque, we should be able to get, I mean, it's 150 plus 75 is 225 plus another 75. I mean, if we sold that plaque, that gets us at least one regular potion.
Yeah, when we tried
Yeah,
to sell
yeah.
treasure before, the price is not the amount that's listed. He gouges and gives you very little.
Oh, well, maybe you guys just don't know how to negotiate.
Okay, you negotiate this time.
Okay, where are we going?
But
What's the-
I
what's the-
absolutely was not angry with Silly
Yeah,
Wanker.
because she doesn't like us for some good reasons.
So, is it the miners' exchange that would take the plaque?
Or is
You
there
could go
another
there
place?
and ask them?
Well, I mean, I'm asking the party. Is that the only place that we do business when
So
we want
also,
to?
Brian, you had some like weird list, and you're saying like it costs this much or it's worth this much. That's like one sheet that you found.
Yes,
and
the
you
sheet
decided
that is
that's canon.
no that
like,
that
what the
list
cost
was
would be.
from a published resource. That was from a book.
Yeah, there are a lot of different books that have different prices.
Yes,
And different
it
people
was the
have, like,
book
different-
it was the book that had the items that were listed. Those
Sure.
items came from that book, and that was the list.
I know it's like for magic items, D&D has like all kinds of wonky prices, and different people have made like different charts.
Yes,
of
but
how
I
much they
was
think shit should
looking
cost.
at a list for that book.
All right. So
Okay, you
again,
have all
there
the
are different
price
people
here.
who say like the prices are wonky, and
Oh, I don't doubt that. It's
people have
just
made
this was
different
the list.
lists.
This was the list associated with that book.
Sure, and it's a list that you found. It's not necessarily the list I'm using.
No, the list you're using is absolutely the I give the public shitty prices to buy and gouge them to sell. That's your
Okay.
list. It's a
Okay.
different list, but it was a real list.
Sure.
Well,
All right. So do you want to do anything or not in
I
Phandalin?
do.
Okay.
I will tell the party that I'm happy to go back to the Miners Exchange unless there's a different place in town that would also negotiate for treasured items,
Mhm.
and see what we can get.
Okay.
So we actually have a couple hundred pieces, gold pieces from the list. I think we have
Well, I
70
don't.
those 463 silver, and things worth 10 each. So there's about 100, and means give us 173, and then we have sapphire that worth 75, 300, 350, and then 300. 450, 60.
Is it 10 silver per 1 gold or 20 silver per 1 gold?
10 silver is 1 gold. 10 copper is 1 silver.
600. Wow, yeah, we have about 700 gold pieces from the last loot. But that is way too much too. She asked for 100 a potion.
No, she asked for 250 for a
250
for a
for a
healing potion.
regular and 500 for a souped up
Yeah.
potion.
I guess we can use our money to buy 2.
Well, we
It's
don't
also
get
we
it right
have
away.
700 gold pieces from the last loot.
I don't have the list handy. I
Well,
didn't
I'm-
open the other list.
Right here.
Is anybody
Just
like,
go up
you
to
know?
October 2nd, then you can see the list.
But if unless somebody wants to sit and admire this plaque, I'd say let's see if we can swap it for a potion.
Okay.
Just
You-
the fun or Gambler too.
It's about 100 pieces.
So
Make it
I
so.
will take the plaque back to the Miners Exchange.
Which plaque are you taking?
Barnick's plaque that appears to have a number of different jewels embedded in it.
Okay.
About
Yes.
the other plaque.
And I will take it to the. Is there? Was it the same woman that I spoke with before?
Yeah. Hallie
And
Thornton.
I'll ask. Hey, I have come back with what I think is potentially a fair trade for toward a potion, and I wonder, is somebody here who can appraise jewels and fine art?
Oh, yes, of course we can do that here. That's our business.
That sounds terrific. And then I will take the plaque, and which I have a fur over it, and I will unwrap the fur and
Which
show
plaque
it.
are you using? Rembrandt's plaque or
Yeah.
Farnick's plaque?
Barnick,
Which one?
Barnick.
Farnick. Okay.
And
she looks at
say
this
this
and-
is something that we obtained as a gesture for helping a group of dwarves get rid of some particularly heinous and deadly monsters. It has 2 diamonds and 3 rubies, a couple of sapphires. It's a fine example of dwarven art, and
And you
we're
were
told that it
given
has a great
this.
deal of value.
This is quite an interesting piece of art here, and you were given this?
We were given this as a reward for our efforts toward ridding their mines of some dangerous beasts.
Oh. You honestly believe that, or you're lying to her?
No, I honestly believe that.
Yes, he's describing what we did.
But that's not true. So you've mixed up the adventures.
That's okay.
Yeah, we the plaques were part of the loot.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Okay.
There you go.
And so she said, so you were given this by some dwarves that you helped. And who are these dwarves that you helped that gave this to you?
They worked in. They have a series of mines, and some of them had collapsed, and there were monsters within the mines. And when we helped them make their place of living
actually,
and working.
So Egg wasn't there at all for when you guys got this stuff, right?
Yeah.
No,
I don't remember.
I wasn't there.
Yeah,
But-
Egg missed those games actually when you were in the mines and you fought the ghosts. And you dug up the bodies.
I'm reporting, an adventure
Oh, you're reporting.
that
Okay.
I took part in.
Yeah, but you didn't take part in
I-
the adventure where you got this one.
No, I did not take part in that adventure, but our group did, and I am, I believe that's what happened because that's what I was told.
Oh, okay, sure. All right, so you believe this, and she looks at this, oh, this is quite interesting. And you'd like me to appraise the value of the gems and give you
Well, I mean,
the gem
I
value?
guess, well, you could look at parting it out. I mean, I'd
Yeah.
like to think that maybe the whole object would be worth more intact than, once it becomes yours, you can do with it whatever you like.
Sure. So I could give you the value of these gems that are inside the plaque.
And what is the value that you determine these gems to be?
Oh, this diamond here, I can tell is worth 100 gold pieces.
Sure.
And this smaller diamond is worth 50, and this ruby is 75, and this other ruby is 50, and this smaller ruby, I'd say it's worth 25 gold pieces. And
It's in
another
the
little sapphire here is 10, and
Phandalin loot
medium
dock.
size. This little other sapphire is worth 25 gold pieces.
Okay. So what would be your best offer on what this is total?
So
Am I adding this up?
that'd be like 250, 325, 335, and it's kind of interesting, intact. I'll give you 350.
That sounds great. Well then, what about this? Put 250 into your friend's account toward a healing potion, and I'll take 100 gold pieces. If that seems fair to you.
That's fine.
Okay.
If that's the deal you want to make, I'll give you 100 gold pieces, and I will put in deposit 250 into the account
Terrific.
of Dapper Grin.
That sounds
Get the
great.
receipt.
Yes, if you could give me the receipt that I could return to her, that would be terrific.
How about if you come back tomorrow? I need to get the receipt notarized, and I don't believe the notary is open this late in the evening.
Okay. In case you're not here when I return tomorrow, have a can I have a written note from you that says I am owed a notarized receipt?
Sure. I can give that to you right now, and
Terrific.
she'll like write it down, and she'll say, just come back. I don't know when I'll be ready, but when it is ready, then I will be here to give it to you.
That sounds great. I appreciate your help. Thank you very much.
Okay. And so you've used Farnick's plaque. Okay, so make sure that that's like crossed off your loot list.
Could you put
Yeah.
the complete loot list on Google Drive in a shared document? Because there are links to two different. There are links to two. Lorraine, what?
I copy it. It's on the last message.
No, Lorraine. I'm saying he has posted multiple copies of Phandalin Loot Doc. And so one copy, for instance, has Baldwin has this thing, Sillywanker Fjord did this thing, but the other copy doesn't have the owners listed.
Yeah, and so if you
it's
figure out who the owners are, then you guys deal with it.
That's why
Okay.
I'm asking for a shared document, Michael.
It's not a shared document already, or
No, it is not. It's just a
Okay.
doc you
How about
download.
if one of you guys make the document then?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Girth and Moor Caverns was the last one we did, right?
Yeah.
All
So
right,
like
so I
Lorraine
have that one.
Brian, I
I
know
will
you're
put
really
that up.
busy, and like we got a lot of shit to do before next week, and so maybe Kevin or Lorraine or Paul or Pete
I'm
or
just
Scott
asking to
can do
put
this.
it into a Google Drive.
Yeah, I think you guys can do that too. So you're now in Phandalin. Is there anything else you guys want to do?
Well, is it getting toward dinner time?
Yes, it is.
Well, I might like to eat.
So go ahead.
I could eat.
Another job.
I'll go back to the inn that I'm staying at.
Which inn is that? Is that the fancy inn or the cheap inn?
Fancy one.
Okay. You're at the fancy inn. The more
And-
expensive inn.
Yes.
Okay.
Anybody
And
gonna join me for dinner?
Sure.
I'll join you for dinner. You got 100 gold pieces.
Heck yes, I do. Dinner's on me.
There we go.
In that case, I'll go with him. He's
So
buying.
you guys are going to go to the Stonehill Inn, right? That's the fancy inn.
Oh, is Stonehill the fancy one?
Stonehill's the fancy one. Sleeping Giant is the cheap one.
I'm sorry, I had those confused in my head. So, the Sleeping Giant or Sleeping Dragon?
It's Sleeping Giant. I said Sleeping Dragon one time, and it's actually Sleeping Giant.
Okay, well,
I
it just
got the
says
name wrong
Sleeping,
one time.
it says Sleeping Dragon on the roster, so I just wanted to change
Oh,
that.
damn. Let me make sure that I have it.
Well, I can change it, and I've got it up right now.
Yeah, on my sheet, it's Sleeping Giant. So
Okay.
if I said I remember I said Sleeping Dragon in one of the
Yeah,
sessions.
it definitely
was wrong.
said dragon.
Yeah.
It doesn't anymore.
No, it does
Yeah,
not.
it
I
should
saw
be
it
Sleeping
change.
Giant.
It changed.
But what number is a Stonehill is number 15, correct?
Yeah, Stonehill Inn is 15. That's the good inn. Sleeping Giant Inn is number 18, and that's the cheap inn.
So, well, now, Abeona and I also, we're going to go to Dr. Quinn's place. Do we have time to do that before dinner?
Yes, please.
If you want to, sure.
Sure. All right, well, we'll go do that, and I'll knock on the door of house number 28.
Okay. Um, there's a young woman, like maybe early 20s, who comes and opens the door, and she says, "How can I help you?"
Hello, we were told that an herbalist of great skill lived here and might potentially sell us some items to help maintain our health and well-being.
Oh, sure. You'd like to talk to Quinny, Dr. Quinn.
That sounds terrific.
I think she's out back in the garden. If you wait for a while, I'll come bring her to you.
Okay. You know my friends, the Alderleafs, down the road, I'm assuming.
Oh, you know the Alderleafs?
Absolutely.
They're quite fine people.
They
they're
are
my neighbors.
I've had dinner with them. I know Bolger and Killeen, and I've met their son.
Oh, you've met little, what's his name again?
Harp.
What's his name?
Harp.
Harp?
No, carp like the fish.
Carp,
C-A-R-P.
yeah, Carp. That was his name. Yes, Carp. Oh, such a cute little kid.
They're delightful. They're delightful people.
Yes, they are. Yeah, Queenie, I'll just hold on here and I'll get the doctor. And you just wait a few minutes and an older lady come out. She's like middle-aged, very pretty, dark hair. Imagine Jane Seymour as Dr. Quinn.
I would imagine Jane Seymour.
And she comes up and she's like, obviously been working in the garden, and she's kind of like a little bit of dirt on her that she brushes off, and she's wiping her hands, and she comes up and says, "How can I help you?"
Well, doctor, I'm sorry to bother you when you're doing your cultivating of your herbal ingredients. We were directed here from the Miners Exchange that you might be able to help us with some items of your creation for our health and well-being and healing purposes.
I have a lot of things that can help you with your health. If you look over here, for example, I have a bunch of tonics over here. So, for example, this tonic over here, if you take it long enough, will help with your digestion. Over here, I have this pill, some oil that I've extracted from some sunflowers. This will help with your eyesight if you take this every day. What particularly ails you that you would like comfort with?
Well, the what we're hoping for were things that might help with grievous injuries. That we're a band of adventurers. We look to help the people of Phandalin, and sometimes we get hurt on the job.
Well, I have poultices that you can wrap around your wounds. That if you rest in bed for about a week, it should help heal you up quite nicely.
So, would you have like a kit or like just a set of poultices or ointments or things?
I could put something together. Sure, I could gather some things that would that you would want to use if you're on the road and you need some healing in the field.
Great. What would you charge for something like that?
I would charge the normal price, which is in the player's guide. So if you look that up, that's just like the list price for the healing kit. I don't remember if it's like 25 or 50 or something like that, but whatever the list price is.
It's like 4 copper pieces.
No, come on. Just like whatever the list price is, you would charge.
It's 5 gold points.
5 gold pieces?
Yeah.
For the healer's kit?
A leather pouch containing bandages, salves, and splints that has 10 uses that will allow us to stabilize to with 0 hit points without needing to make a wisdom check.
Yeah.
How many of
Okay.
us has the medicine skill?
So the healer's kit, it says it allows you to do it without the medicine check, right?
As an action, you can expend 1 use of the kit to stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points without needing to make a wisdom check.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So,
So, yeah, we'll make me 2 of them.
I
okay.
think I carry one.
And
Yeah.
I will pay her the 10 gold pieces in advance.
Okay. And so how about if you pick him up tomorrow afternoon and I'll have it ready?
So
That
we
sounds
would
correct.
want like 7 of those.
What, 7 healing kits?
Yes, for each player.
She's
How about
thinking one for
6?
each player to carry.
Yeah.
Okay, well, 2 of them gives us 20 uses, but I mean, we can do whatever you want.
That's a lot of gold pieces. I'm hungry.
Well, that's, I'm hungry.
Okay, we'll give them. We'll order for 3 then.
Can always
Okay.
come back and buy more.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's take a break for dinner.
Okay. So, yeah, she says, all right, so you want 3 kits now?
Sure.
Yeah.
And I'll
Okay,
give her a total of 15 pieces, which
I'm
gives
gonna
me
ask her,
total.
okay, do you have anything that has magical element?
You mean like a healing potion?
Yes.
Those are harder to brew.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's this woman outside of town,
I know,
Umbrish Hill.
but she goes up the price because one of our party member upset her.
Don't tell her that.
What? Oh, tell me,
Too many.
what is this that you're talking about? Somebody
Yes.
offended Adabra? What happened here? Can you tell me about this?
I don't know, it's just a misunderstanding.
But, maybe you could share your side of the story then, if there's a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
I wasn't there. I have no knowledge of this because this happened when I was not traveling with my adventuring friend.
And now she's looking at you kind of with side eye, you going, so you know about this incident? There's some incident that happened with Adabra?
This is the first I've heard of it.
We actually
I don't know. I'm looking for herbalists.
but she's still kind of not completely friendly with us now.
Okay. That's interesting to hear, but so what's the story here? Of why is she not friendly with you?
What we buy? Well, last time how many we bought? We bought 2 potions from her last time, but she asked for a lot less money. But this time she asked for a lot.
That's interesting. She's usually quite generous and fair.
Yeah. So can you maybe put in some good words for us?
Well, I
we
have to hear the story. It's all not clear to me what's going on. Obviously, there's some incident that happened, and could you tell more about the incident? So what actually happened?
I just remember because one of our party members did not like to stay out in the rain at night, so he stayed in the tower overnight, and she didn't like it.
You mean one of your friends just barged into her house and refused to leave?
That's not what happened.
She invited us in first.
And then what happened after that?
And then she kind of she showed us the stuff, and then she said we can go home. So we started to leave, but because the weather changed, I think one of our friends has phobia about outdoor, so he stayed. He didn't want to come out. So I think that's what upset her.
Oh, I think that would upset me too. And so if I asked you to leave now, you would leave, right?
Now we respect your private space.
Okay.
But
Okay.
you know,
So
some people just have this problem. You know, they have a phobia sometimes when it's at night and they don't want to, you know, stay outdoors. It's real.
okay. How about if I'll make up these healing kits for you and I'll see you tomorrow, but it's getting late in the evening and maybe you two should be on your way.
That sounds
Okay,
terrific. Thank you very much,
Thank
and
you.
I will come back tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have like Pete
Tomorrow.
and Scott are completely black. You guys,
Yeah, I get the camera. It's like jumpy.
I'm here.
They're fine. I
Now,
see
you
them.
see Scott.
okay. All right. So
Everyone is
yeah, I
here.
can't see them at all.
I see 7
In fact,
cameras.
we can see more of Scott than we usually see.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you guys have made your you've made your purchase of healing kits and you can pick them up tomorrow.
Okay.
Anything else?
And now I think I'm going to talk to the town mayor.
I eat first.
The dead one?
Eat first.
Yeah, I mean, how about
We have a new-
Scott or Pete? You've been kind of quiet, so is there anything that you guys want to do in town? I think that you should
We're
have a
waiting
turn.
outside, shaking our head while Abiona threw us under the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend the night at Dr. Quinn's house.
Make friends with people. Because I'm from
Just
different
joking. I just followed the group
I
around.
don't cut
I think
bridges.
she's planning on making friends with her.
This is my town. You know, I need to have friends.
Yeah,
You did a
Abiona's
great
been
job.
Because you guys just think you can leave and never come back. You know.
Unless they
All right.
kill us.
So
Anything else that you guys want to do?
these are my people. And I'm going to the new mayor. There must be a stand-in mayor. And I'm
No,
going to talk to
the judge died, but the mayor is the same.
Oh, who died? I forgot. It's not the mayor.
No, not the mayor, the
Judge.
judge, the sheriff.
The judge. So I'm going to talk to the mayor and warn him that on our way back, we saw the dragon again.
Oh, okay. And so you, all right, go to the mayor.
Yes. And so now we have second encounter. We know the dragon is a nice dragon, and he can.
Wow, what happened in this
damage by
encounter?
spitting icicle.
Whoa, that's. There's some things that we're probably going to need to do.
Yeah.
Probably we need to find a stronghold, a safe stronghold in case we need to retreat.
Yeah, something that can steer you from the ice, the cold.
Okay, so we'll look into like finding some place that's more defensible than this town in case this dragon attacks us again.
Yeah.
There's a tower with an old lady in it.
She's not an old lady. She's pretty young.
Yeah, no, she's pretty young. I think another way is the dragon is trying to find food every once in a while. So last time he attacked, he probably just wanted to get some food. I don't know, maybe put some offering out of town.
We'll consider that. So, Abiona, thank you so much. I'll get like some of the boys to look into how we can defend the town better.
Yeah. Or I don't know if we want to face the dragon, but do you know any magic user that can give us better advice how to deal with the dragon?
Well, someone who would be really good to talk to is Sister Corella, but she's the priestess at the temple, but she's not in town right now.
We can wait for her to come back.
Yeah, yeah, you know.
Maybe she
And
can
then
suggest.
Darren Edermath, he's also out of town, but you know, has a lot of experience in battle, but he's not here right now. But you know, we have a lot of people. Or it's Judge Decker is who died, not Judge Dredd. Judge Decker.
Judge Decker, yes.
Decker.
Yeah, you can't kill Stallone.
Yes, we also met up with an off party.
Oh, an orc party. Yes, we've heard reports of orcs coming from the mountain. I think that they were disturbed by the dragon. And so there are orc parties wandering all around. They've been like causing a lot of trouble on the outskirts of the
Some
area.
of them, but I don't think we kill all. They attack us.
They're like fleas. You can never get rid of them.
Yeah. But there's no imminent danger. I think we kill their magic.
Oh, magic? What do you mean magic?
One of them can use magic.
Oh, it's not the run-of-the-mill riff-raff orc.
No. So this party is quite special.
This is very disturbing news, but thank you very much. Okay. Anyone else want to do anything or talk to anyone? We'll give someone else a turn.
I joined Silly Wanker and Fjord for dinner.
Where are you guys going for dinner?
I'm there.
You said you were going to the Fancy Inn this time, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Fancy
All right, so how about if you guys go to the Stonehill Tavern?
Okay.
I think we're there.
Or Stonehill Inn. That's number 15.
Yeah.
Yep, that's where we're at.
Sure, we're there.
Right in the center of town.
Okay.
I'm on top of the roof.
It says 1-5.
This is a nice inn. It's quite nice. You can see that the person who runs it has taken great care. Let me find the person.
What's the menu like?
Are you going to load another map?
No. Oh, actually, I do have the Stonehill Tavern.
Yeah.
I spent like shitloads of time making this.
Yeah, I thought you did.
Yeah, because I thought that you guys were going to be here.
More frequently?
Yeah, I thought you were going to stay here.
It's where I stay. I've stayed every time.
Fuck. Oh, here.
No,
Good.
I don't think he did that.
No. I'm a monk.
Well, that doesn't stop you from doing that.
And
All right, so
then
who's here at the Fancy Inn?
If you follow the Jedi way.
It doesn't
So
stop them
Silly
from
Wanker is
launching.
here?
That's a big inn.
Egg, Silly Wanker, and who else?
Fjord.
No, I'm at the cheap one.
Okay.
But
I'm here
I
for dinner.
invited everybody to dinner,
Yeah,
Brian.
I'm going with them to dinner.
Oh, what's that? I can move this way? Sorry. But
Okay. Anyone else going to dinner at the Fancy Inn?
Everyone
Me?
is.
pretty much everyone, did he ask everyone to
Egg
go?
invited all of us, so we are all going to the
So
Fancy
we will
Inn.
all be there.
We have 85 gold pieces. We might as well eat well tonight.
Who am I
Yeah.
missing?
Silver, please.
Oh, I'm missing Abiona.
Abiona.
Yeah, where is my eye thing?
Here you go.
Oh, so why I keep moving this thing? Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here you are at the Fancy Inn.
Oh,
Let
where
me
is
find
someone
some
here? Because
fancy
it's very
people to go
expensive.
here.
Is that table for 6 available?
Surprisingly, it happens to be open, although there
Terrific.
are many other people filling the inn.
Woo, woo, woo. Edmund's still in the air.
Let me see. Which is now, this is 15, right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to sit with us, Ice and Sprite?
Aren't I right there already?
Oh, you are now, yeah.
I'll just move myself around.
Let me just give me a second here and get the assets. Okay, so you go in here and you are greeted by the proprietor. This is Tobin Stonehill. And you can see that he's with his wife, who is also running the place. Okay.
That is a
And
big old hairy bartender.
yep. You see he is like kind of goes in and out of the kitchen. And so this guy's a half orc. So you have a half orc bartender. Half orc guy's like kind of like working at the bar and goes in and out of the kitchen. You see some other guy who's like kind of wanders around sometimes, comes in and out of the kitchen. He looks like he's a server. It's like dwarf guy, kind of like a darker dwarf guy. There's a woman serving at the bar also. There's this little kid running around too, and you can see from how he looks that he's probably related to the husband and wife. He kind of has like the look. It looks very similar to the husband and wife. And so the guy comes in and he says, "Hello, gentlemen. How can I help you tonight?"
What's for eats?
What's the daily special?
Oh, daily special. Today we have a couple chickens roasting. We also have a very nice pork stew.
Pork stew.
Yeah.
Pork stew. Have any bread to go with the pork stew?
Oh, of course. We have very nice bread. We get it fresh every day from Millie's Kitchen. They're great bakers over there.
Yeah,
That's a good thing.
Three
Yeah,
chickens.
Millie's just a really sweet person. So would you like one of the specials or just some of the cold dish? We have like a cold platter of like ham and some cheeses and bread. We have a number of drinks available too.
Drinks. What have we got?
Okay, so if you order drinks, then
I'll take the cold platter of the ham and cheese and bread.
okay. So he like gets that. Says, "Okay, I'll get that ready for you. How about the
Dealer's
rest of you?"
choice, whatever you have.
Anyone else?
I'll do the.
I like the warm stuff.
What kind of drinks do you have?
Oh, we have ale and beer, and we have some. If you want something more expensive, we have some wine that came in from Tribor. It's a little fancy. You want like cheap stuff? Well, we don't really have stuff, but we do have two kinds of beer. They're quite nice.
Just bring me a beer and a Coke platter
Okay, so cold platter
and beer.
and a beer. No problem.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
set
Beer
me
and
up
Coke
for
platter.
all that too.
So all of you want the cold platters, none of you want the
I want
the
warm.
stew or the chicken?
I
No.
want the stew. I've said it twice all along. I want the stew. Stew and bread.
Okay, so Ford gets the stew and bread. A couple of you are getting the cold platter. Abiona, you want the
stew,
chicken or the stew?
the pork stew. Wild
Okay.
boar.
Okay, so you get a couple of you get the boar stew. Aldwin, did you decide what you wanted to
Same.
get?
Cold
that?
platter, and a wine,
Okay.
not beer.
And okay. So they bring you the food and it's actually quite nice.
And
Very
drugged.
tasty.
It's drugged.
Good. Let's eat it and drink it.
And we're just. Is there any other patrons around that, like boisterous conversation or anything that?
Oh yeah, you see like a bunch of people at the bar. There's some people at the other tables too. It's quite highly regarded, this inn, and so they usually have a lot of patrons. So just imagine that there are other people here.
Travelers or local?
Mostly local, but it's a little bit more expensive, so it seems like people who are a little more wealthier local. And you see, for example, Halia Thornton,
no
and some
kidding.
people from the Miners Exchange.
Yeah.
You see a couple, I don't know.
How many
Yeah, you
how many
see-
people at the miners exchange table?
Let's say there are 4 people there.
Okay, so I'll ask the server to send them a round of ale or whatever they might like to drink and put it on the tab.
Okay. And they're drinking wine, actually, not ale. And it's a
That's
little bit
fine.
more expensive. And
That's not a problem.
they thank you. You see them like nod to you and raise their glasses to you. Anything else that you guys want to do here?
Abiona wanted to make friends, so
Yeah, that's a good gesture. Make sure the healing potion works.
And so as as your meal is winding down, the proprietor comes up to you and says, excuse me, gentlemen, I have a gentleman who would like to meet you. Would you be willing to have him join you at your table?
Sure.
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, and so you have another guy come over here, and he says, my name is Don, what's his name? Don Juan, and I've been told that you guys are adventurers and that you can escort me to the gold mine. So I've been sent from the city to take over management of this gold mine, and seems like it's underperforming. So if any of you are interested in joining me as an escort to the gold mine and see what's going on, I'd appreciate it if you come with me. If you don't, well, I can handle it on my own because I've handled a lot of things. What do you say?
When we negotiate a price for the escort, Or you haven't opened?
Let me open up another file here.
You need a file to negotiate a price.
Oh, I have to, I'm not, don't remember everything about this. I didn't get to review this document before
That's okay.
okay, all right, his name is, he says, my name is Don John Raskin. Um, and if you want to join me, I can pay you 10 gold pieces each.
I'm good. Let's do it.
Can we bargain?
We can go tomorrow. Where do we meet
How
you?
long is it going to take?
You want to be done?
This is- I have to count the day of work.
10's pretty good.
And so just what we got to do is I'm just like asking for an escort to the Mountain Toe Gold Mine. Should only be about a day's travel to get down there.
I assume.
Sorry.
After you
You're
arrive,
the-
you can leave.
Do we
Lorraine,
leave
I
now?
didn't hear what you said.
I say after we escort you to the gold mine, we can leave.
Sure. Yeah. Just like to escort me there and,
Journey then.
all right, say that again.
1 day's journey, just hire us for 1 day, that means?
Yeah. Escort me, make sure there's no trouble along the way. I don't know what we're going to meet at the gold mine, but there's trouble there. Maybe you can help out there also.
Okay,
do.
so if there's a second day, we'll get another 10 gold pieces.
Well, we'll just see if there's any trouble.
Okay.
There's no trouble, then, you're just free to leave. But, you'll be rewarded if there is extra trouble and you help out there.
Okay. I guess it's
All right.
saying we will get paid for extra.
It is a gold mine.
Yeah, that man.
Right.
It doesn't belong to him, does it?
He's been sent from the city to manage this gold mine. So there's something happening with the gold mine that's underperforming. So he's been sent there to figure out what's going on and why they haven't been. So he says he comes from Neverwinter. So he comes from a business partnership in Neverwinter. They're concerned about the poor productivity. And so they've asked Don John Raskin to go and oversee the mine and straighten it out.
Okay, no problem. Go.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
do we? I mean, if we leave in the morning, then we'll miss picking up our medical kits.
We'll pick up the
Do
medical.
that, do that first.
Yeah.
Well, we can get. I mean, we can always pick them up later. I just didn't know if we wanted to leave without them.
I think we should have them, just in case.
Definitely.
What time is he leaving?
He says, if you're not ready to go, I don't mind staying in Phandalin another day. This inn is wonderful. Have you tried the hot tub and the steam bath? It's just glorious. Never imagined there'd be something like this in a town like this.
Yeah,
But
that sounds great.
this inn is wonderful.
Okay. Yeah, it's actually quite good. And it's free.
If you're gonna use the facilities, you have to rent a room.
Well,
It's a natural hot spring. There are parts that you can just use it without paying. But if you want a fancy facility, you pay.
All right, so if you want to go out and look for some, then you can. But it's a hot tub here.
Yeah, you want a tub. Whoever built
Yeah.
the tub would charge you like a public bath.
Yeah, so this is like the bath here is really nice. So anyone else want to do anything after dinner?
Do they have karaoke?
I'll walk silly wanker over to Dr. Quinn's house. So no, I'm good for. I guess I mean I'd be good for turning in, getting a good night's sleep. Sometime the next day, making sure to pick up those poultices and stuff, and be ready for the trip to the gold mine.
All right. So for tonight, Egg, you're staying at this inn, right?
You stay at that inn, yeah. Here before we go too far? What's my total bill for the night?
26.
It's just like 1 gold piece for a room,
Okay, no problem.
and then like all the food. Let's say it was another 3 gold pieces.
Okay, that's okay. I just am keeping track. I now have 81.
Okay. No, actually, it's you didn't have like a fancy meal. Most of you got like the cold platter. So let's just say like another gold piece for everyone's food.
Okay, so my total expenditure is 2 gold pieces.
Yeah, if you're staying here for one night.
Yeah, I am staying.
And,
Okay.
okay. How about other people? Or do you want to do anything else? So Egg is going to turn in for the night.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go back to my aunt and tell her that we have another job. We're leaving tomorrow.
Okay.
And I'm going to say I saw the dragon that killed
Your husband.
your husband.
She says, "Did you avenge my husband's murder?"
He almost killed one of our friends, so we can't actually face him at the time being. But we have
We ran away.
better weapon. Next time we would definitely kill him.
Okay. I hope you do that. My heart still grieves.
Yes, I would want to do that. And if we find the dragon's lair, we will get all the golds and give you a share because you deserved it as compensation.
Oh, your poor father. He raised you right. He really raised you right.
Sure.
Yeah, they're related. Her father is related.
She has 4 fathers?
No,
Well,
her father is
our
related to
forefathers
Winnie Mae.
did-
Well,
Uh,
certain races, they do things differently.
Eisen
You know,
Sprite, Silly
she's ignoring.
Wanker, Fjord, you guys doing anything else?
Well, you go get a night's sleep at the cheap inn.
Okay, so you guys go back to the cheap inn. Baldwin, you gonna do anything?
I'm going to the cheap. I live in the cheap.
Okay. You guys want to do anything around town at all in the evening?
Not really. Sleep.
No.
Okay.
Uh,
So
adventure-
next day, it's the next day now.
The next day, I will pay a social call to the Alderleafs around, let's say late morning.
Okay. All right.
And then I'll hang out there with them until the poultices, until the healer's kits are ready.
And as you head over to the Alderleaf house,
Yeah.
they are just sitting down for, what is it? Early lunch.
Hey, perfect.
They just said like, "Oh, we've just finished second breakfast recently. Now we're here. Now we're getting ready for our early lunch. Would you like to join us?"
I would love to join them and join
there's like
you all, and we'll enjoy
a lot of
conversation.
fresh farm produce and dairy products. They have like some nice cows here, and so they have like a lot of good cheeses and fresh milk.
That all sounds really good. I
And
will.
you can chat about Hobbit stuff.
Yes, we'll talk about all our halfling things. We'll compare our feet.
Okay, and so you have a quite an enjoyable time here.
Or they're
Anyone
delightful.
else want to do anything?
Where's the map?
Oh, okay. Go back to the map. Over here.
Where was the sleeping giant? Was that 18?
Yeah, I believe it's 18. Yeah, it's 18.
The sleeping giant is
I
18
believe
yet.
Sleepy. Yeah, I
It is
believe
18.
Sleeping Giant is 18. Baldwin, do you want to do anything this day
No,
in town?
I'm going to sleep.
The whole day?
It's morning? Sorry.
Yeah, it's
No,
the next day.
I thought we were going to help some guy. Aren't we going on our mission so we can kill something?
Yeah, they wanted to wait till they got like the healing kits in the afternoon.
Yeah, he said,
Okay,
And,
well,
he
wait.
was good. The guy
guy
said he
is-
was good to hang out a day.
He's enjoying the hot tub.
Nothing for me to do. No.
Okay, nobody you want to like investigate or see
No.
that you remember maybe
Nope.
hearing a clue about.
Nope. No, not at this time.
Okay.
I'm going to use the little boy's room, so let me...
Because you have like a free day in town and you're sure you don't want to like try to meet anybody that you
no,
heard about
not in the free day that
in
we
Millie's
have.
kitchen.
No.
Okay. All right. Fjord, Sillywanker, Eisensprite, you guys want to do anything?
I do. I just don't know what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I think I'll just wander the town,
Okay.
taking note of everything that I can, greeting people, kind of being friendly.
Okay. Some people look at you a little weird, but most people are okay. You don't seem like you have any trouble. You do know that there are other half-orcs in town, such as the guy who was working
At the inn,
in
right?
the Stonehill Inn. Sillywanker, how about you?
I do the same as Pete's character.
Okay, what's
I'll
Pete's
go
character
with him
doing?
back. He's just walking around town.
Oh, that's Paul's character.
Oh,
Pete-
was it Paul? Okay.
Yeah,
then Paul.
Pete, are you doing anything? All right, so do you guys want to wander around town together or separately?
I'll go with him. Follow him around.
Okay.
Nothing else.
So, is there any particular building you want to go by and take a look at?
Not really.
The town
Been there
master
already.
hall.
Okay.
Go to sleep.
All right.
No, I mean, lunch. After lunch, we start out.
Let's say, yeah, sure. After lunch, you can get the kits.
The med kits, and we start out.
Yeah, except that Don John, he'd rather leave in the morning and he just wants to enjoy another day in the hot tub.
Okay.
So
So
you
we
can
got-
leave the next morning if you want.
I'm going to take a quick biological break, too. I'll be right back.
So how late do you guys want to play? What time is it for you now?
I mean, to be honest, even though the clock says 10, my body feels like 11. So I'm
Yeah.
getting pretty close
Same
to...
here.
Is that, Scott, you feeling the same?
Yes.
So, I mean, could we maybe pick up next time as we head toward the gold mine?
Sure.
I think
If you
it's-
guys want to do that. Yeah, absolutely. Because we played 3 hours here.
Yeah.
And so the gold mine will be like another full encounter.
There you have it. That was Phandalin Land of Opportunity, another exciting episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I know we have enjoyed it. I don't know that because I'm actually recording the outtake, the outro before we play the game. So hopefully we enjoyed it. as well as you. Click likey, subscribe, ding ding, ring the bell, comment, share, do all the good stuff. But mostly, thank you so much for being with us, for coming this far. See you on the next exciting episode of Phandalin Land of Opportunity and our other exciting campaigns. For now, this is Professor Brian Dave Phillips saying, live trance and prosper. Bye-bye.